Last War fans, Dirk Diggler here. It is time for some action. I'm going to have a special guest joining us in a little bit here. I forgot to do my arena hits, so I'm doing those now. 30 hits in 4 minutes. That is what I am literally trying to do right now. I will not be able to move any gear around at all, so I'm just going full send here, just doing as quick as I can to at least counter things best as possible here. Obviously, I'm misclicking like crazy. There we go. I'm literally doing 30 hits in 4 minutes. I'm 1 minute into it. I've got 15 hits done though. That's not bad. It's like decent. Anyhow, I'm not going to look at stream comments for a minute here as I am concentrating on doing this. You can see I'm pretty much kicking everyone's ass, which is good. Because if I had to move gear around like I've had to in the past to beat people, I'd be 100% screwed right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get these done. There we go. Okay. Come on. Oh my god, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get my attacks in. Nothing like waiting to the last. I totally forgot to do them too. I totally forgot. And this, like, I do have to move stuff around. Like, I had one before where I just could click through everything, and it was really easy. So I do have a revenge against Cheka that I'm probably not going to use just because I don't need it. I don't need to take points from her. There's no reason to. Like I said, I got the revenge against Cheka. I'm not going to use it. We got 1 minute to get 6. Oh, we're good. 1 minute for 6 here, we're fine. There we go. 1 minute for 6. And we're good to go. Okay. So I don't think anybody can 3-star me. But I can 3-star everyone. So that's significant advantage. You get that +5, which is kind of nice. Let's see, we got a minute here. What's up, Hawk? How are you, buddy? Let's see. So Cho's going to join us about 30 minutes after reset here. Hold on, I just got done annihilating poor Jay Craig. Okay. Anyhow, you guys can let people know. There we go. Done. Got it finished here. We got a lot of points here. We're going to have to help Cheka out. So that's why I didn't use the revenge on Cheka. So I don't want to take points from her, but I didn't need to take points from her. That makes sense. So the transfer window is open up. You can see it is transfer day here. So you can actually transfer. I don't know how you transfer though. Like, where does it even say? Transfer. I don't want to misclick it yet because I'm doing DS tomorrow. It says approved. I don't know. I actually don't see a transfer anywhere. I don't want to misclick the button anyhow, but anyhow, okay, we got MG, which is going to fucking start it because not a whole lot of fucks are given. Here we go. Oh, we got MG going. I just fired the fucker off. Boom. Boom. MG. Let's go. Go. Oh, there we go. That is the transfer. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that is how we transfer right there. That's it. That is, oh, you guys can't see it. It's right there though. That's the magic button. That is the magic button. And I believe you are forced to transfer if you don't click on it. So that right there, you would click the I've read and acknowledge and hit transfer and poof, you are gone. So, oh, you guys, I'm not sharing a little on the screen. Sorry. There it is, right there. That is the magic button. That is the magic poof button. Anyhow. Last MG with the team here. Looking forward to it. Good time. Miss these guys. Got a lot of friends here. It's very sad to leave. Very, very bittersweet leaving. But, you know, I feel like I accomplished what I could on 994. We won Season 2. So, you know, I mean, that says a lot, I think. You know, I'm going to definitely miss a lot of these beeps. But, it is what it is. Anyhow, magic went for that for years. I'm sure you have been. No doubt from what I've heard about you, JP. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see about you. Not buying you. Good deals. Who cares? Claim. Weekly pass. No. I stopped doing the weekly pass a while ago. We got the hot deals, of course. We got the custom weekly pass. I highly recommend this one. That's a good deal. That's a good. You get all that stuff. That's definitely worth it. We hit the energy loot quest already. Big surprise. We got total mob here. There we go. We're gonna hit the total mob up. And I was going for all of those there. I think that's it. That's all we were going for. I gotta get those as well. I was debating on the ore, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna call it a day there in total mob. Anyhow, we do have Cho joining us in a little bit. Cho, if you haven't seen it, went just crazy on high. Killed 68 bases in an hour, I think it was. Something like that. 68 bases in an hour. Like, ooh, Nelly. That's a lot of kills. That's a lot of KOs. That is friggin' awesome. So Cho's going to join us here on stream in a little bit. We got the tunes. Oh, we do have a new song tonight as well. So we got that coming. It is a Cho show, Sweet Karma. Yes, it is. Yes, it. Oh, we got people leaving here. They're vanishing. They're gone. Wow. Oh, Zombie is gone. He is out of here. Zombie left. Wow. Holy cow. Zombie's just gone. Oh, he's on 985 now. There he goes. There's the first one to leave. Zombie's gone. I think there's going to be quite the exodus here, sadly. Very sad to see so many people leaving, but fortunately there's a few coming with me. So it'll be nice to have some friends on the new server. So we'll see what happens. Anyhow. We shall see what happens. Oh! Here we go. Let's see here. Doing what we can here. Let's see if we need to send some more rallies. Nope, we got one going right. Okay. Hopefully they're going to be able to do level 5 without me when I'm gone. Okay, let's see here. He gave me a train. That's pretty sweet. I'm just kind of surprised. stealing. The cat. Well, okay. Let's see here. We're gonna put up some crazy ass numbers for the last time here. Like we're going crazy with numbers tonight. Like we're gonna have some serious MG numbers. Farewell, goodbye. Numbers, gotta do it. We gotta go full send here. Doing DS tomorrow with the game. Should be good, should be fun. Last DS against TPW. I expect we will absolutely annihilate them, is my guess. Board that train. The mini. So we do have Cholita coming on in a bit here. He'll be on in about 20 minutes. We're gonna have Cholita. And then, what else we got going on? We'll have some fun with Zenex. We may also have another server to bring some heat to. So we'll see. We'll see. We're working out some details now, but we may be bringing heat to another server that I really dislike. And there's been some fighting on this server, and I don't want to get into the details yet, but it will be interesting. There we go. We got the Dirk Express here. Refresh it. Okay, we got the gold train. Let's see if we find some good here. No. No. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's a lot of ore. Can we go with this one? That's not a bad train. Look at that ore. That's a lot of ore on cart 2 there. Kind of like that one. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this train here. We got the peeps on the train. Now, who do I pick as the VIP passenger? That is a question. Let's see, where's John's ass drenched? Let's see here. Let's see. Why in the world did I didn't take the train? It wasn't me, buddy. Oh, maybe Drench didn't assign it. Huh. I wonder who Well, I guess Drench didn't do it. Ooh, Lightning's here. Look at that. Lightning and Chris. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Get your new guys in here. I like it. I like it. Go. Putting up the numbers here. Holy cow, they're joining. Look at this. Yes, very good. Very nice. We're at stage 4. We should be good here. Oh, I got removed as R4. Okay, we knew it was coming sooner or later. Anyhow. Oh, the train guy gave me the train. That makes sense, right? I'm clear and ash them. No, nah, I ain't ashing. There's only I'm only gonna tap a couple people. It's all good. I don't have any hard feelings. Oh, I thought Drench did something nice too and gave me the train. I was like, oh. I haven't moved yet. I'm moving. I'm doing DSB with him first, and I'm moving. So that's the plan. I know. I need to send him a 994 T-shirt. I got too many of them. You got too many 994 T-shirts. That's for sure. Speaking of which, if we get 50 likes tonight on stream here, we are giving away a T-shirt. That's right. We just need a like on stream tonight. Give away T-shirt. There's nice. We got Cholita coming on soon here. Let's see. Checking some messages here. There we go. Okay. I changed Momo's name to Momo Cunty. Good. I'm glad there's lots of new people joining here. Should help 304 survive. It's going to be interesting when they start fighting, though, to see what happens, see how they do. Hopefully they get participation. So, you know, that was always... Oh. Who is? Magistrates? He marching on him? Oh, he's sending Loki's. I was like, what the hell? This is going to be an interesting 24 hours, that's for sure. Fuzz was worried I was going to ash them all. I'm like, no. No, no. No, 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 no. No, I don't do that stuff. I don't need to. There's only a couple people I'd give some love taps to. One person I'd ash. A couple of people get some love taps, and that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I don't have, you know, I mean, I've bumped into people, obviously. I disagree with people, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a game at the end of the day. You gotta have fun. Hold grudges with your own teammates. You know, some things happen. Whatever. I just, you know, I've had disagreements with some of them. I just let it go. You know, Kyle and I have yelled at each other, but I think drama leaving. Sort of. I don't know. Not really. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So. So, oh, we do have a new Zenex song tonight. Oh, I want to play the new Zenex song. Let me play the Zenex song here. Let me play the new Zenex song. It is awesome. I'm curious to see what you guys think of the new Zenex song as well. But here it is. This is the new Zenex song. It's called Clapping Cheeks. Clapping Cheeks. Good evening, Tatted. We have Cho coming on soon. Coming on in 10 minutes. We're going to have Cho joining us. Should be fun. Here's a new song, Clapping Cheeks. Tell me what you guys think.
Dirk wakes up on a Monday feeling real sleek. Got his hands ready for a 7-day streak. Clap 'em loud like thunder, no time to be weak. Zenex his cheek shaking every day of the week. Clap, 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 Dirk's making them cry. Actions and Zenex basis and they know why. 7 days strong, no alibi. Cheeks on repeat as the days go by. Tuesday rolls in, he's back on the grind. They can't escape Dirk, no peace they'll find. His hands got a rhythm, no need to rewind. Ashes to ashes, leave their bases confined. Clap, 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 Dirk's making them cry. Actions and Zenex bases and they know why. 7 days strong, no alibi. Cheeks on repeat as the days go by. Wednesday to Friday, they're begging for peace, but Dirk and Check a feasting like a savage beast. Cheeks on the menu, no sign of release, but base is in ruins while he claims his feast. Dirk is their daddy and Pome ain't shit. Zenex last war game so bad it ain't legit. DH and Slugger should just call it quit. Little bitch clacked, always throwing a fit. Zenex in ruins, their base is in flames. It's time they stop playing these last war games. Dirk's making them cry. Actions and Zenex bases and they know why. 7 days strong, no alibi. Cheeks on repeat as the days go by. Saturday and Sunday, no rest for the wicked. wicked. Clapping more cheeks, Dirk and Cheka addicted. Appa and Hodge, no gas left in their tank. King Edu just playing with his tiny wank. Clap, 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 Dirk's making them cry. Actions and X bases and they know why. 7 days strong, no alibi. Cheeks on repeat as the days go by. Saturday and Sunday, no rest for the wicked. Clapping more cheeks, Dirk and Cheka addicted. Appa and Hodge, no gas left in their tank. King Edu just playing with his tiny wank. Clap, 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 Dirk's making them cry. Actions and X bases and they know why. 7 days strong, no alibi. Cheeks on repeat as the days go by. Yeah.
That was Clappin' Cheeks, the new song. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was just released. Clappin' Cheeks, talking about Zenex, of course. We're talking about Clappin' Cheeks. We got Cho joining us here in a minute. Are we mad about that song at all? I know, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyhow, let's see. I'm gonna try to bring in. Let me ring Cheka up here. Let's call Cheka. Let's get her in. Get Cheka on the horn here.
There.
Hey, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. Perfect. I got my new AirPod Pros in now. And I got the music, it outputs differently. Like, I set this all up so nicely now, it's amazing. I got a wireless mic on my shirt here. It's like, wow.
Look at you all fancy.
I know, I did. Finally got all fancy. It's so nice. Because I had this giant mic in front of me for weeks and weeks when I started doing this. And it's been super, super annoying. Let's see. So Rick gave me the train. I was shocked. I thought Drench did it. God, I was so confused.
Oh, how nice. Like a little farewell.
It was like a little farewell thing.
Train.
I know.
That's nice.
A little farewell thing. I thought it was sweet. I was like, oh.
I agree.
Let's see. Oh, I can't. Oh, they removed my R4. I can't send out announcements anymore. Damn it.
That's a bummer.
I know, that's lame. Let's see. Oh, I can't start Siege then either. Oh. I wonder if they're gonna start Siege here.
All the transfers coming in right now.
Is it crazy? Is it just nuts?
Oh my god, it's freaking crazy.
Is it just fucking awesome? 304
It is
got
amazing.
Evil Chris. Yes, Oliver. Chris came here and Lightning came here. We got both. We got both. We got both. I shouldn't say we. I should say 304 got him. I'm leaving, so they got him.
Yeah, it's freaking insanity right now. They're all coming in. They're all DMing all of us, and they're like, "Where do I go?" And I'm like, "You already forgot where you're going."
Right? You know where you're supposed to freaking go. What the hell? Oh my god.
I'm like DMing my R5s. I'm like, R5s, come play Sorting Hat in World Chat, please. Like most people know where they're going, but some of them are like, "So do I click the accept button?" I'm like, "To transfer? You're not here yet? Yes, click the button."
Yep. Oh, I did you a solid in the arena. I did not use my revenge on you. Just letting you know.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you'd appreciate it. I forgot to do arena 2 until I had 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes before reset. It was 8:56 in a certain amount of seconds. I had 30 attacks to do, and I just banged them all out like super. I almost pulled the check out, like, don't do my attacks. But I banged them all out.
I did all mine early today because I knew I was going to be crazy at before reset today, and I was. It was absolute insanity.
Yeah.
In ICC today, so with our verses.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. It's how are you guys doing? What's the score?
It is not good. We have to win today, and KE
and KE
to win.
Okay.
Yeah, we're down.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh my god, who's at the door?
Fun. So
Yeah,
we got
Charlie is. Oh, cool.
Okay, we got Cholita joining us here. Yeah, I'm up by so many points. That's why I was like, okay, I'm not gonna hit you. Like, I'm not gonna use the revenge on you. I'm just gonna like let it
Thank you.
stew. Well, I figure if I can get more points too, then I can give them to you when
Right.
we need them next week. So the more points
Yes.
I have, the more points I can share. So
I
because
agree.
because you and Tim are like neck and neck. So I wanna get you to that 2 spot is the goal.
Yeah, I can get there. I mean, I take all 3 of his. He can't take 3 of mine.
Okay.
He only does 2. Yeah,
Okay.
but I think I missed a day. I think I missed a day, or I missed like 20 attacks or something one of the first days. That's why he has more points right now. But
Gotcha.
that always evens out next week when we're all getting
Gotcha.
1 point and 6 points. You know?
Right. Fuck you, Fuzz. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus!
Is that Jay Cray? Is Is he fuck you, Fuzz? we gotta get where is Jay Cray? We gotta get him dialed in here. Let's call him up. Let's see. Oh shit. Let's see. Well, I think I screwed up.
What'd you do?
I drop. Well, I'm trying to ring him into the big call, but let's switch over to there because that'll call Cholita. That'll call everybody. So I'm gonna ring.
Right.
I'm gonna start that one. I'll see you in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so we're ringing up everyone and their brother right now. Okay, I see Cheka's on. We got Miz
Yes.
on. I think Jay Cray's on as well.
Shit.
Let's see.
He is on.
Jay Cray, or do we call him Fuck Fuzz or something?
Did you change your name?
He changed it to Fuck You Fuzz.
You guys loved it. You fucking know it.
That's awesome. That's hilarious. That is great.
Dude, they've been fucking raiding my shit squad the last 2 days.
Yeah, they've been rating Socrae as many.
I thought we solved this on our call last night. I thought it was stopping. I guess apparently not, huh?
No, it won't.
Oh, I didn't get the
Well,
memo, so I hit them all.
We didn't. I mean, nobody's actually messaged us. Like they were like, yeah, we'll talk about it, off call, and nobody's talked about it off call. So we haven't stopped. I do find it hysterical though that they're trying to raid my mini and losing.
Hey, Dirk.
What's that?
Hey Joe.
Was that Joe?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, hey Joe, how are you, buddy? Sorry,
I'm doing good. How are
it shows your grayed out. I don't know. Why does it show your grayed out? That's so weird.
He's-
It shows. Huh. That's strange. On mine it shows he's grayed
the
out.
server, or
No. It's on Discord.
No,
Everyone
okay.
else is like it says in call, but you it's just like you're
Oh.
grayed out. I don't know. It's weird.
oh,
I wonder if maybe Hi planted a virus on my computer or something like that. And it's going after your name.
they didn't want me to speak.
Welcome, Cho. So, guys, on the call here, I got a lot of people. So let me kind of tell you who is on the call here right now. On Discord, we have Cheka, of course, from 985. We have Cho from 981. Hawk, I don't know if Hawk is on. Hawk doesn't show on, so I don't think Hawk is actually on the call. We have Jay Cray from 985 and Miz from 985 on the call as well. Cho, you have gathered. You have gained a lot of fans. You realize this? Like you are the new last worst celebrity. Are you aware of this? I don't know if you are or not.
No, I did not.
but
Okay,
you're
I just play how I play, and then
even Jay Cray is like I want to be Cho when I grow up.
He always says that, by the
he
way, in
does.
R4 chat.
He does.
Like every day.
oh,
Cho's my hero.
I love him too.
Don't tell him.
So
Hey, I didn't talk about what you did earlier today, okay? I left that one alone.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh. So y'all, this is Cho's account here on 981, 124 million kills. Like that is absolutely frigging insane, y'all. 120. Holy shit. Let me show you what I have in comparison. And like, I'm no slouch, okay? And I'm at 70 million. He almost has me like doubled. Like that is not, because I'm a kill magnet, man. I run on and kill everything. And Cho, like, for you to have almost twice as many, that's insane, dude. Anyhow, invited Cho on. He had a little goodbye, going away, siege, murder spree, whatever you want to call it, on high, on 981. I think we counted 60-something bases, maybe 68 ashed in about an hour. Is that accurate?
66 in an hour.
I don't remember, but I just hit whoever was unshielded.
How many troops did you go through? How many times did you heal? How many drill grounds did you have to gem to do all that?
Oh, so basically prior I had full 50k, and I also had about another 5k in Frontier, and let's see, another 4k in the emergency hospital, and then probably another 6k hidden in the hospital. And then basically I just gemmed the troop healing because I wasn't in an alliance.
Right.
Because this was like my plan only. I didn't really tell anyone about it. I just thought this is my thing to do. And then I think overall I only lost 30k troops.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. For as many as you killed. I mean, what you killed, what did we say, 2 million or something like that? I think is what you figured out that you killed?
I think the math was 2.6 million.
2.6, sorry, I don't want to leave on that.
No. So originally I thought I only killed like 500, 600k, but then later I noticed it wasn't 122 million. I was like, oh shoot, that's 124. I'm like, my god. And then, yeah, I surprised myself because I thought just going into this, I expected that high. Usually they're very smart. They usually have like troops off the wall when they're sleeping, so I was expected for that. And also I always assumed going to the battle that Burn was going to be on, so I was expecting for his arrival. But somehow a majority of them had 3 to 4 walls on, and he was not on, so it just somehow worked out really well.
That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. I posted the link to Cho's Rampage in the chat window there. So you can click on that, and I narrated. Did you listen to my narration? The play-by-play I did? I don't know if you heard or not. I did a little play-by-play on there.
Did you keep the V for Vendetta music? Because we really liked that part.
I couldn't. I would get flagged on YouTube. It would get. The best part. I know. I would get copywritten flagged, and I'd have to remove it, and so that they'll do that to it eventually when they catch it. They suck.
Oh, the audio was from like my I support these orchestra kids. They're like 13 and 15. That was their performance I recorded, so it wasn't like I don't know. It wasn't copyrighted.
Okay.
And then honestly, I forgot that song was in the background when I was killing. So then I was like rewatching, like, wait, this was on the whole time. But it felt really like relaxing while I was hitting. So I think that's what calmed my nerves too. Because prior, I definitely like they're the top alliance, you know. So it's like for me, I didn't want to underestimate anyone. So then I just thought, oh, this is really soothing. So I just kept it on. But then later on, I just realized, oh, it's an hour. Oh my god. Oh yeah, but then like a bit of an origin story to like how this all happened. It's just like, I mean,
tell it.
Let's see, where should I start?
Start at the beginning.
Okay. Actually, I'll just start from like when I first started playing games, because honestly, when I first started playing, I didn't plan on staying because I played something called Game of War, which was very similar to this. And I knew how much money was needed to spend. So I was basically the first 5 weeks, I was just hitting my entire server and like, okay, I'm gonna peace out after burning the server. But then I started like liking my team, especially in lava, so I just stayed. And then let's see, I'd say like 981 in the beginning, we were peaceful, but then we weren't really great at combat, and basically like we had a top alliance where they're very nice, they spend a lot, but then they didn't have the resources to lead us for a server battle. And then the first 4 or 5 we were tanking really bad, and then that was the first part of High's like collapse when they lost a lot of members, and then after that, they merged in with Apex, and then later on they asked Lava to rotate in the capital where we got a chance to lead. I noticed that it gave us a chance to like show how we could lead a server, and then because for me, because playing another game, I knew how to battle pretty well, and that's why when I got a chance to be president later on, I just gave ideas on how to battle for a server, and I started communicating. And I do thank Heido. They did really make me feel motivated to be president because I was very nervous at the time when I was in the throne for the first time, but then Barry, she was reassuring. She was like, hey, you should say this and that, and I was very thankful for it. And then I think later on, like what happened more is that when I started leading, the server started to get more proactive, and then later I saw that we were getting more engaged to the battles. That's what I really wanted, and then I saw that I kept telling them that size does not matter, and that
Hey.
yeah, and then yeah, because like our server did not have a hyper whale at the time, and I just tell them that no one whale can take down an entire server if everyone's on, and it's basically like there's this one Warzone we lost. It was against 960, but that one was the first time where we went past 2 hours, and we're facing Dog Dare. I think that's his
Oh
name.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was Don't Stand by Jenny, wasn't it? And then he took her
Oh,
account, or is this before he took her account?
I think this is before, but then
Okay.
it's just like basically everyone was about 20 million power, and he was already like about almost 30 million, and I just thought I need to step up and tell everyone that we shouldn't be scared of him, and we need to do our best that we can. And I was just so surprised that that was the best I'd say we did on this Warzone at that time, even though we lost. But then I think this set the stage for January when we started winning our Warzones. And I remember the one against 986 against like Tommy, like we had a good plan, and High was working really well with us and the server too. And we won that one probably I think about 100 to 20, and like Tommy, like whatever he was doing wasn't working, and we were able to distract him. I thought, wow, we could defeat them with like even with the hyper whale one, we didn't really have one at the time.
Yeah.
And the next one was 984. I was just like, oh shoot, this is gonna be interesting. But I also did take advantage of the situation where I knew MMDA was in a civil war with NTMD at the time, and I was asking them if maybe they can help or just not participate at all. And I was so glad like a lot of them didn't show up, but then still he did. But then basically prior to that battle, I was sending constant messages about how that Warzone was coming up, and I was telling them who the allies were. And I remember saying that 984's allies with 985, so be prepared if they do jump into the battle, because they do have two big whales at a time. But I told them, don't be scared, because we can still do this. Just don't be afraid of them. They're just 2 to 4 people. Just get on the battlefield. If I'm there and not afraid, let's try to do something about it.
Yeah.
And to this day, I'd say that was probably my favorite memory of the game, when we worked together so hard and we battled for over 3.5 hours to get such a close score.
Yeah.
And I was just very proud of it. And I'm just thinking, wow, 981 is like on the map now. Like everyone knows 981, and I was just very proud of it. And then suddenly, I think this is where things start to fall for 981, was that Byrne did start spending more, and I was happy that he became our hyper whale.
Right.
But I felt like that because he spent more, that he might have had some misunderstandings with me.
Okay.
Even though I tried my best to work with him, I tried communicating with him. I know that he said I didn't talk to him since December, but this Warzone was in January, so
Gotcha.
that kind of contradicted it. And then I think that's where we just started to have more arguments on Discord leadership chat. And then he was later on there just starting to accuse me of doing backdoor deals with like server alliance deals. when I was announcing these on the president mail. So I was just like, were you not reading it? But later, but I was just like, okay, I just tried to work with you guys still. And then basically my job later on, like after January, I had to work about 60 to 80 hours. And I also was doing 2 jobs at the time. So I wasn't R5 at the time. I didn't really have time to play, honestly. I made my time to play like enemy buster because that's my own thing.
Right.
But it was just really hard to play on any other day.
Sure.
But then the stronghold battles were such a pain just because sometimes they're at like 1 a.m. in the morning when everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
And going against our season groupings, we had 984, 985, and 990. Those were like big alliances. So I'm like, man, it'll be nice to be like in the top 10 for this, but we weren't aiming for that because we knew we weren't strong enough to hold the level 6 cities anywhere. And then what was it? But then honestly, it was just surprised though that in the end somehow we had enough points to finish in the top 10. So we were just so ecstatic because we didn't think we were gonna be able to win any battles because we were facing NTMD on 981, NRN on the same side too, and then also on other servers. Let's see, we had Dia on our side, and we were facing NRN again. Okay. So it was just a lot of big battles, but I was just so thankful that we somehow placed in the top 10.
Yeah.
And this was like mid-March.
Okay.
And I was just very proud of it, and I wanted to celebrate. I was congratulating our server that we had 3 people on the top 20 because that's a tough grouping to be in. So I thought it's very proud that 981 had 3 in the top 20. Like that's really impressive for me, I'd say. And then the next week, this was during my work deadline week for the government, so I didn't have time to reply to anyone.
Gotcha.
But later I saw that Kai started to accuse me that I sold their land to MMDA, my allies, when I wasn't really active during most of these battles. And I thought it was kind of stupid just because like we were allies with them. Of course, like we're not gonna hit them, but then just them trying to accuse us and trying to undermine our achievements, I thought that wasn't the right thing to do. But I was also really thankful for my server too because I was dealing with like my work and then I was having other issues in my life and they were having my back, and I'm still so thankful with them to this day. And then they subsided because there wasn't really any real evidence, even though they continued to say it till this whole day. And one thing that 91 jokes around a lot is that Burn is on a ski trip for 6 months and we're still waiting for him for the evidence. I still haven't seen it.
Okay, so
6
what
months?
I was told was
6
hold on.
months?
What I was told was he never actually agreed to provide the evidence. He said he might, maybe, potentially, possibly. Like there was never any guarantee that he was going to come out with this alleged evidence. That's what I was told. And then everybody else was like, yeah, Bird, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? And he kept saying, I don't remember, what was that the call we were on, Dirk? He's like, I never said I would actually, he's like, I said I might, or something. We'd have to go back and watch. Yeah. We'd have to go back and check. But he never actually said he would, just said he had it.
But I mean, it's
that interesting.
He shouldn't have to provide evidence anyhow. It's his thing. If he wants to do a ski trip, whatever it is, what it is. But
yeah, no, it was just like a running joke, and I was like, okay. And then, also, like, I just want to take the time to also like apologize to Cheka too, because like of that misunderstanding we had on season 1, because I think you thought I told MMDA about your plan, but then
I was told that you did by your server.
I was at work that time. This was 2 p.m. I was working.
I don't remember.
Yeah. No worries, but it's just like later on I asked them myself and they told me that their R2 told them that they saw your outpost there. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But then just wanted to clear that because I didn't want any misunderstandings between you and me. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then let's see. I also want to mention that like during season 1, like we did try to communicate with Hai to work to like, because we were both in 986, so we wanted to like maybe try to take over that server together, but we never were communicated with, and so that's why we didn't get a chance to collaborate with them on that. And let's see. And then after seeing how season 1 went, our server, we realized that we didn't communicate well enough to like be a good server. So season 2, I have to do shout out to Lisa too. I know Hai hates her, but I love her to death. But just like she took the initiative to ask all of us, all the alliances, and made a map. And basically with that map, she literally plotted out how we are gonna move. And then basically in the server Discord chat, she made this and she asked, "Hi, what's your guys' path?" I think they only mentioned that they're going down south, but they never gave us like full idea on what exact step they're taking. But then we noticed that on the first 2 weeks of like the stronghold battles, they started taking more land than expected, and they were trying to cut off their sister alliance or former sister alliance, Apex. And basically with Apex was like, why are they cutting us off? Like I think they want to cut them off after City 3. And then basically Lisa, she took initiative, she asked Hai to why they're doing this and what we can do to fix this. And Hai leadership was saying that you guys need to appreciate us more and tell us that you're thankful for what we're doing for our server. And this kind of came off as disingenuous to me, just because usually you're supposed to do things without expecting it in return. Because I think sometimes when you say things like that, it just sounds like you're doing it to get recognition, like a 5-year-old trying to impress their parents. And we thought, okay, this is silly. So we later decided to just help each other out, and we kind of created like a group called like the Avengers, where there's like 5 to 6 alliance in it, and we were working together really well, just helping each other reset the cities throughout the season. But I think from what Diddy said the other time, where like Hai suddenly appeared at the city fort that Horde Dove was there, I was just like, why are they doing this? Like there's so much land on the right side of them. They could have shared this with everyone and to help each other grow, but they decided to start this war. And in my mind, I'm like, be calm, don't hit them. That's what they want. So I just thought, let's see what's happening. Let's try to talk to them and stuff. But I mean, not me, it's just telling them, see, they could do discussion, but I didn't really communicate with us in general. And then when they did, they're calling us out in the world chat, calling us like with these names. And I remember Vern calling me Ladyboy. I was like, okay. It's because I changed my identity a lot in the game, just so that people don't remember me. Doesn't mean I'm a ladyboy, but I was like, if that makes him happier, I'll just accept it.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'd be like, okay.
I'm a ladyboy. I think Miz is a ladyboy
Okay,
too.
sure.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of Miz. He looks like a ladyboy. Yeah. I'm kidding. Of course.
Demonetized.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Lord.
and then basically like seeing Hai's actions, we like I already said from the start that Hai is much stronger than all of us combined, and we just wanted to see if we can make a difference to the server. So that's why we wanted to do a temporary merger where we all like Apex, like 4Dub and Lava, like we all were into Lava with the strongest members.
Right.
And that was the first time where I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be like a very active alliance, and I was having a lot of fun with it for sure. And then basically we planned how to take over the capital, and also like it wouldn't have gone as smooth as it did if it weren't for ICC. So I do want to thank you guys. And I know Hai's gonna say that I'm kissing up. I'm like, yeah, I am. So what? So like, I don't care.
We love you,
Like-
Lava. We love you, Joe.
Yeah, it's like I'm friends with you guys, so of course I'm gonna be kissing up to you guys, you know? So that's how it is. And then basically like during that 4 weeks that I gotta be present, I'm just so thankful though, first of all, that everyone trusted me to lead the server, because I literally burn servers every week, so I'm usually making more enemies, but then somehow my server, or generally they like me, so I was just like, oh my god, I didn't know that like my murderous ways were accepted. And basically I still sent messages like almost every other day. And then one thing I always like telling them is make sure you guys spend money and to buy packs because we need those premium gifts, you know, so
Right.
to grow. So that's why I keep telling them like make sure that to spend well and to also utilize your resources for the VS.
Yeah.
And then also like I was giving them updates this past season on like what events happening. And I do also want to thank Hi to date Badfish. He's the one that the only one to communicate with me, and he told me like what we should do. And I also like I want to thank him that too. Like we got to do very good like emails because we got to collaborate, and also like poured up to as well. They also gave me good ideas on what I should say, and thought, wow, this last 4 weeks the server has been very quiet and peaceful. And I thought maybe they're accepting me to be like the president. Like I don't really care about the power, by the way. I just want to win war zones because I'm more combat focused than any other thing. But then after seeing how season 2 ended, I was just like seeing that they're going back to their old ways. They're kind of bashing on others, and I was just like, okay, I don't really know if this is the server I still want to be with, but I thought, whatever, I'm just gonna like let's see what happens. And then I also noticed that my server, like most of the alliance here, their motivation was also going down, and I thought, oh man, this is gonna be a tough capital battle to defend. But for me, I'm the type of person where I refuse to like give up. So I just wanted to give it one last shot. And even though we were completely losing it, as like the leader, I just wanted to keep on going. I don't care if I was losing troops. I needed more kills anyway. So I was just like trying to hit the 500k mark. So I was like, thank you, Hi, for giving me that. But overall, I knew that was going to be a loss, but I just wanted to one last shot. And during this time too, I thought, what do I want to do before I leave the server? And I thought, since Hi always talked about a conspiracy theory that lava was gonna hit Hi, I was just like, well, we never had any intentions of that, by the way, but I thought, I'm just gonna go ahead and let's make it happen. So that's when I started planning that on my own. I didn't tell anyone really that, even my R4s, I kept it to myself. So when it happened, they're just like very surprised. But let me see what else. And another statement that I was told by some of the Hi members in season 1 was that Hi once said they can take on lava even without burn. And that rubbed me off in the wrong way because I knew with burn and with other players, they're very strong. But I thought, why are you guys thinking so highly of yourself when it's just a game? And that's when I thought, let's test the statement out. And the reason why I purposely dropped my tags too is because this is not planned by my members. And another thing is that I want to show them that I don't need any garrison. I don't need any help. I can destroy your alliance if I wanted to. And I could have done that early on in the season if I wanted to, but I held back this whole time because I saw them ash dope for taking a unwanted city that they weren't claiming either way. So I was like, why are they ashing them and saying that it's gonna be their city? And I thought they're venting it out on them. And they're hitting Apex, they're hitting 4-dub. I was pretty ticked off at the time, but I told myself, don't act on my anger because this is just a game, don't do it. But then seeing that this is the door for me to open, I just thought, I'm gonna do it. And so the original plan was that I was supposed to hit Hi on Sunday on the first day of VS, but seeing their power level, I knew they didn't have enough troops for me to be interested to kill. So I gave them another day to retrain troops because I knew they were very low and it would bore me to death just hitting empty walls. So I wanted to challenge myself and make sure that they have like a lot of troops and everything. And then based on the day that I executed, I was just like, oh my god, some of them I noticed on the battle reports they hit a lot in the hospital too. And not to diss them, but it's just like I've battled against like NTMD, MMDA, UBX, Amex on my own. So I'm usually not really intimidated on battling top alliances, but it's just the way they were talking so big in our server. I just thought they don't really know how I battle, I think. And they only seen that video from the prior week where I got 3 kills from the 4v4. And they basically summarized that as how I get kills in general. But they forget that how I get my kills, by the way. Like the reason I get 3 to 4 million kills is that I observe when alliances drop their shields. And I observe what type of server it is. And that's how I was able to rack up so much like on every week. It's because I did my research and I also knew like how to do my read the battle reports and also know who's stronger than me and what I need to do to combat an alliance. And with High, I knew they were mostly tank and a bit of air heavy. So on those battle reports, if they want to look back at it on my air squad, I didn't put my best gear on there. I just put about 80% best gear on there just so they know that I can still take them on with that. And if Ben or someone is going to hit my base, that my missiles are going to be there and they wouldn't be able to hit through except for burn. But it's just like I prepared for this in case they were on to hit. And I just felt like they underestimated how I battle in general, but that is okay because I usually don't hit high in general, so hopefully they learned to shield better. But yeah, Larry, I was just so surprised how like don't they know that a lot of people aren't a fan of how they led? And I was just like I think the problem with them is that they rely too much on one guy, that when that guy's not there, they don't know what to do. And I kind of feel bad for them because like I know what the other top alliances, they're very well equipped. They know how to battle. They're very fearsome. Like MMDA, for example, like you hit one of them, suddenly they start targeting you for like hours. And I'm just like, I remember watching that video with you, Dirk, when you battled MMDA. I was just like,
Yeah.
They were finding you guys everywhere. I was like, how the fuck did they do that?
They're probably watching my
Like,
stream.
yeah, because how I encountered MMDA, by the way, is that like I saw them in 983, and I was like, ooh, I want to hit this one. I knew they're garrison, but I just wanted to hit them so bad because I was just like, they seem very well prepared. And then basically I hit this one guy. I lost, but I killed 4 to 5 garrisons, and then basically some reason I became a target for the next 5 hours. And then basically when I was hunting in 983, they found me everywhere I go. And like, I was just more impressed because I'm not like a red base, like I'm not the VS opponent. So I'm just like, how the heck did they find me the whole day? And that was the first time that I was completely zeroed. And I had 12 hours left to the enemy buster. I was just like, I've never felt so defeated in my life. And to this day, I think they're the only lines that I lost to. And basically after I was like, I must ally with them. I cannot battle with them anymore. They're too strong. And also like they did influence me a lot on how to run lava because their main focus was on free-to-play players, and they had a good guide on how to level up efficiently. That's why like their team, like they had a bunch of 35 million people, like power squad people, and they barely spend a game. I realized, oh, it's because they know how to level really well. And then that's why like I was teaching that to lava as well. So I do want to give them a shout out as well. And also like when I was battling with, just going back to like the battle with High 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Something that I learned was that High has like 2 brain cells, and they're like fighting for 3rd place. So I was like, a lot of people are fighting for 3rd place.
Oh my god.
It's
I
like,
mean, VIP 17, you know.
yeah, okay, that's another thing. So like, okay, so earlier this morning, I basically burned, like, okay, I respect him for his hustle, but then he did try to invalidate my kill, saying that all whales say that is artificial, that it's fake. And the first thing I thought was, most of the whales I'm talking to, they're all making fun of how you're VIP 17 and you're 44.5 million on your first squad, when most of them are way over 50 million and they're not even VIP 17. And then that's when I
don't know. Well, I don't know
I'm
about
like-
that. I mean,
I don't know
Okay,
about that
Hui-
either.
yeah,
I don't know
it's just
about
like-
that one. But
Yeah, no, because Hui and Andy were like,
we're exaggerating a little bit here. Yeah, I'm VIP 12 and I have a 100 meg March. No,
I
no, no.
wish.
No, I'm
But then,
I'm VIP 17. I'm 37.5 million, and my top squad is like 55. So, but I mean, I'm
I
well
know, like-
into VIP 17. I'm getting close to 18.
Yeah. But then what was I gonna say?
Anyhow, sorry. To
Oh, but
interrupt
then
you.
here's another thing too. Like, I did kind of realize he wasn't efficient with his spending. Was that early on in the game,
Yeah.
he had his VIP shown, and this one time, like, I noticed I was VIP 14 at this time, and I had my T10s at the time.
Yeah.
I noticed that he was VIP 16 already without T10s, and he was 2 million, like, on first spot lower than me. And I was
Okay.
like, wait, what the heck? And then I looked at his battle report because he loved battling my second squad in arena. And I had my second squad in arena because I usually don't like people knowing my real power. So just to like disguise it. Well, that's secrets out, but then like when I looked at the report, I saw that he was maxing his hero tree before getting the T10s, and he was HQ 28 at this time. And I thought, what's this guy doing? I appreciate like the hustle he's doing, but I was just like, man, like he could have spent that on the special forces tree to get his T10s first. But I'm just gonna try not to judge, but it's just like when he just picked on me earlier, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna say that right now, like he needs to spend more efficiently. But that's I mean, I haven't spent anywhere close to him, so I can't really say it either, but that's my comment on him. And oh yeah, I did also try to hit high earlier today too, and he was on. That was definitely a fun battle.
How did that turn
I
out?
still
What
like
happened?
Yeah, so
I'm bummed you didn't
because,
send us chords, man.
I know,
We could've
right?
watched it with you.
Yeah, sorry.
Aw.
It's just because for me, like I usually act on my own. I just think like I'm not the type to really like brag about like doing these things. I'm more just like I'll just talk about it after, because I like to speak with my actions more than like saying what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And then basically, I think I still hit about 10 to 15 when he was on, and I was just surprised that he still didn't land a single hit on me. And then that's when he said, "Ladyboy's running scared again." I was like, yeah, I'll admit, like if he hits me, he'll burn me. That's true. Like that's why I was running. Like I'll give you props for that, burn. But I want to save my resources too. So because I want to continue hitting, keeping what I was saying, I'm gonna destroy high before I go. And I didn't care he's on. Like I battled bigger people. Like he's just another obstacle. That's not a big deal. And oh yeah, I've been hit by you too, Dirk. So I was like, I'm not as intimidated. So I'm like, okay, yeah, everyone hits me before, so this is normal.
Right. I mean, you're not dumb. It's like, you're not gonna sit there and take hits from that. You better to run and live to fight another day than to sit there and get your drill grounds drained. So yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I run too from Frizen. I see Frizen, I get the fuck out of Dodge, man. I don't sit there and hang out and say, whatever. If he wants to call me a lady boy from running, he can call me it too. I don't care. I'm not dumb. I mean, I'm not just gonna sit there and drain my drill grounds. I mean, he doesn't get, when I have my walls on, he's not getting through. But I mean, he's killing 7,000 troops, and I'm killing 1,000 or 2,400 of his. It's like, holy crap, So yeah, I don't blame you
much
for
better than me.
getting the hell out of Dodge.
I only kill I only hospitalize 5 every time he hits me.
Oh wow, that's it. Holy cow.
I remember the first time that Frizen hit me. I was just like, oh, I finally got noticed. I was like, do I move? I'm like, nah, just stay there. Ash. I left my walls out. I was like, this is a memorable moment. So like, just do it. Just let him do it. And then later, like, I remember I was like, thank you. Yeah, I was like, thank you, Prison, for noticing my base and ashing me. I felt like he noticed me. I was just like a celebrity hit me.
So he got mad at me when I hit him. Let me see. I
he
have
got
it
really
on.
mad.
He got mad at me. Let me see. Where is it? Let's see. Where is it? He got mad. Got really mad. I'm trying to find it.
Oh yeah, he also thinks.
Oh right here. What happened, bro? Why attack me? He's. You know how many times he's hit me without asking? Literally, he even just fucking sends at me, and I hit him once without asking, and I get, "Why are you attacking me, bro?" But number one, I'm gonna fucking bounce off of you. I'm not even gonna make a dent. You know what I mean? It's like what did I piss you off because you got an alert notice that said you're getting attacked? I mean, you know. Anyhow, yeah. So I understand you.
Hospital, like...
Right. I understand you running away from Burn. Like I get it, totally get it. I mean, yeah.
Because I kind of know him pretty well now by how he attacks me like on the world chat and stuff. So I was like, I know this is gonna bother him a lot. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep on doing it. And okay, so basically, I know there are for like Ben, he was trying to garrison trap me, but I'm like, bro, I'm right next to you. I see what you're doing. Do you really think I'm that stupid to unshield and start hitting you? I was like, I know not to, and I also need to work and rest as well. So I was like, keep doing what you want. I'm just not gonna pay attention. And then after that, I saw they're doing the martial, and then I was like, oh my god, Burn is sending all 4 squads out. And I was like, bro, why are you doing that when I'm right there? And I was like, you can't be serious right now. But then I was hesitating, like, do I want to hit? But I was like, when is there gonna be another chance I could hit him like this? And then I was like, let's wing and test it out. And then I was like, oh shoot, no one garrisoned him. Like they're so supportive of him, you know? I'm like, oh shoot. And then I think I got another good 4 to 5 hits, and then later he got mad. He started chasing me, but like for me, like I'm pretty good at running because usually whales like to hit me. So I was like, I don't mind to play tag.
Can't hit what you can't catch.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's when I send a piss missle. So yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, no, Cho dodges those. Ask me how I know.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good.
True story. He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, it's just like I usually like for me like when I see a red alert, I'm like I know someone's gonna like speed it in, so I'm like okay, like I'm gonna I'm gonna run. And also another thing with High is that advice to you guys too, High, is that if you're gonna try sneak attack me, don't have another random free-to-play player port next to me to bookmark me, and then you have Burn coming in. That's the stupidest way to let me know he's coming. So that's when I was like, okay, time to hit another random teleport, and then I just started shielding after that. And then the funny thing was that when they did their martial, you know how for level 12 you need 150 billion points to complete it?
Yeah.
Somehow my menace hit, they were able to damage it at 149.4 billion, so they're 0.6 away. And then the timer was gone, like done. It's like, oh shit.
So Burn is commenting in my DMs. Says you're full of shit. You got a pathological liar in your show. You never PM'd or said anything about Ladyboy is running scared. He TP'd and that was the end of it. So that's what Burn is saying.
He could say what he wants. That's his opinion. I'll accept it. It's fine. That's me wanting to be the bigger person. And sorry for your season 1 loss too, even though I wasn't involved in it. But that's another story too. I'm just like, keep accusing me when I'm just friends with him. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry you don't have enough friends. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I'm kind of done being nice with them. So I was like,
well, I think we know that after you annihilated them for 60 minutes straight. I think that goes without saying. I have the video. I have the video that shows that you're kind of done with them. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I totally forgot about that video. Right of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, because honestly for me, like at this point, like sometimes I don't really care about the kill count either, because like they're kind of all the same. They're just all like minus 6 to 8k. It's like, oh, okay, it's just another number. But
Yeah.
then sometimes they think I care too much about it. I'm just like, I just set goals. I just am not like obsessed over as much as I used to anymore, because it's just like every week it's the same thing. You just hunt for like as long as you can. And oh yes, also a lot of people think I battle 24 hours during enemy buster. It looks like it, but in general I battle more like 5 to 6 hours. I just know when they unshield, because I have other things to do too. But yeah, that's like another, I guess, secret to like getting more kills is just knowing when they unshield. And sometimes on these alliance hives, I don't know why, but then there's so much in unity where like their shields all drop together. And then I'll see like sometimes like 15 of them drop. I'm like, wait, what the heck? I'm like, are they asking me to hit them? And then later I was like, wait, they're actually offline. And then I think maybe I've been pretty lucky on like getting my kills, I have to say. But yeah, I definitely do have to say though, I think I worked pretty hard for it. And it's like also like another thing too, when they say like artificial kills, I just think like, how do whales get their kills? Like when they hit other bases, are they being told the same thing too? Or is it just on me? So that's when I thought like, okay, I shouldn't really care too much about what they're saying. But yeah, if that's what makes High feel better, then yeah, let's say it's artificial kills. For sure. So, but yeah, it's been like Cloud9 though, the last 2 days. Is there anything else I missed?
Did I think some people were asking, did High kill your puppy?
What? I don't own pets, even though sometimes I act like a chihuahua myself. But then what was it? Like I think for how I'm hitting them, it's more like pent up feelings for how they treated everyone else. Like I remember like how they made some of my members, like they baited them to hit, and then they get to ask my members as revenge. And I thought, man, I'm gonna get them back someday. I really hate what they're doing to like my people. And for me, like I love lava like crazy. And then I think everyone knows too, like I made so many allies with so many servers because like I really mean how much I love lava, and that's why I wanted us to all leave together to another server. Even though I knew like some other servers had an interest in me for my kills and how I battle, but I wanted to stick with my members because for me, like loyalty does matter too. So that's why I want to make sure that we all move together. And I think that's why some people, they don't realize this at all. And oh yeah, also one thing I want to mention about conspiracy theory from High was that they're saying that I didn't get into a server, like no one was going to take me, so that's why I'm throwing a fit and hitting everyone here. But I was like, I'm like, okay, that's brand new information. I didn't know that's what happened. So I just kind of let them continue the narrative, and then I'm like, sure, let's go with that. Because for me, oh yeah, something not to what is it? I always tell my team, don't act the Latino way, because most of my team is Latino, and usually they're filled with rage. So I tell them, don't act the Latino way, act the Asian way, because I'm Asian. So I tell them, please don't do Latino way, don't act with anger. Come on, let me like tell you when it's okay to battle. Don't do this, please. And then now like they always like they make fun of me too. They're always saying like Cho he went the Latino way 2 days ago. Like he went like ham on that. I was like, okay, I did. Yeah, it's like for me, I always like to be very calm on these battles. But it's just like I like to like bring in some fun as well. Like I tell them like, yeah, don't act this way, and then they listen to me. So I'm like, thank God, because sometimes I know like some of them, they're like very small, but they're a scrappy dude. They want to like fight these big guys. I'm like, bro, don't do it. You're gonna get everyone involved. It's like a snowball effect. Like if this one guy gets in, and everyone gets involved, and then suddenly like we're gonna lose, you know. So then that's why I tell them like, we need to be very calm. Like don't do this right now. Like I promise you guys, I'm gonna do something. And something also I've been saying to everyone that I'm gonna get them back, but then I just never told them that it was gonna be 2 days ago. And then knowing how everyone's gonna hit high before they leave the server, and looking at them right now, they're all shielded. So I knew that was probably gonna be happening, so I thought I need to act sooner than that before they could shield up. And I guess like now I'm glad that they know they need to be under a bubble and that they can't bully others and just sleep like normally. But yeah, I think that's pretty much to the saga that I could think of. But, oh yeah, I also want to shout out to Hawk because he's going to 985.
Yep.
And please take care of him. I also trained him early on in the game because I remember he was this little guy who had like probably 10 or 20k kills, and then he watched me battle, and then later on he became like a menace, and then I was like, oh my god, I created a monster. And no, literally, like he was at a point, like I think he was about 8 or 9 million kills away from me, and I was like, oh shoot, I need to like hustle.
You need to step your game up, man. Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, literally, like he pushed me, and I do have to thank him for that. And same thing with J. Cray, like I actually knew about 985 before they knew me, but I mean, like when I first met them, I had to pretend I didn't know them because that's how we all do it. But yeah, so I had to like, wait, who are you guys? But I was like, oh my god, I know you're J. Craig. You're this guy with that like white guy as your profile, but that's not you. And then, so like I knew all this already, but I was like, I had to pretend I didn't know any of them. And then I was just like, but I knew like these guys were like 2 or 3 million kills away from me. So I was like, I need to like keep my 2 or 3 million kills, or else I'm gonna lose it to them. And for me, like I love like the competition. Like I'm not afraid. Like, I know they're gonna be way stronger than me, but I just think like, how can I kill efficiently? And then I think that's how I over like the whole game. I just thought like how to battle better. And then I think like you guys saw from the video like how I maneuvered pretty quick. And it's just like I'm not lazy.
No,
Like,
there's a skill to it, man. There is, and
Yeah.
that's what it's been fun. Like hitting Zenex all the time. Like it's a whole different mentality too. Of you're hitting somebody that's stronger than you. Because like when I play my main account, as Chekas can probably feels the same way. You just plop down and you send shit out. You're not worried about anything. You'll piss missile squads around, and like you won't even move half the time. You'll have a squad 20 minutes away on the map, and you'll be like, I don't care, I'm fine. It's like, but when you're playing a smaller account and you're going up against people that are bigger than you, or you have to worry about bigger people attacking you, you gotta think, you gotta be more proactive, you gotta plan your attacks out, you gotta be smart, you gotta watch for garrisons, and it's a whole different approach. So I can appreciate you smacking those 60-something bases, man. That was an art that anybody who plays this game like knows how difficult that is what you did, because you're not the big whale on that server. You're not Burn. You know what I mean? You're not the big swinging dick over there that can just smash anything that gets in your way. So, for example, you can ask J. Cray. He knows the feeling too. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, J. Cray.
God damn it!
Oh my god!
I mean, I'm gonna
Spit out my wine.
feel it on.
Made me snort
Friday.
my wine. Jesus.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Actually, the funny thing was that during the whole season, like I heard that you left 973 alone, but I did the other thing around. I never left 973 alone because like they were pretty annoying to me.
Yeah.
Except for some of my friends there, they're pretty nice, but that's just like they're whales. Not Zenex. It was like.
Oh, you
Sooner.
are second on the server. Okay. What's that? I'm sorry. What about Zenex?
All about like Super Sooner. Like what was it? Because just like he's a big guy, and I'm like, defend your lines then if I'm gonna hit them. Like don't like always ask me to stop hitting because we're not official allies, so I thought it was a fair play. If they're on shield, I know someone's gonna hit anyways. Like I also expect them to hit my team too.
Right.
This is a war game. And basically like he'll always throw a fit that I'm hitting these people. I'm just like, dude, like they need to learn how to shield because like someone's gonna steal my kills if they're not like if I'm not gonna hit it. So then I'm just helping them like clear some drill grounds for them, and then like I always just hit 973 just because like they are very bad at shielding. Like I'm so sorry to say that to them, but they do not know how to shield. And
Correct.
I'm just like,
They don't. Same with 974. It's the same thing. 973 and 974 don't know how to shield for shit. That's why I'm so pissed I gave him a pass all fucking season long because they were claiming to be allies. They did not shield all the damn time. I could have just constantly raped and murdered that server. Like oh my god. Because let's face it, I mean, DH couldn't do shit to me, and obviously Sooner couldn't. So it's I could have just ran around and just ashed the entire server, every single buster, but I didn't because those assholes
said we had a fucking truce. Anyhow, sorry, you can tell I'm a little passionate about that.
Oh yeah,
So,
no,
but-
I totally understand you. It's
you
just
know,
like, no, I mean,
you know.
like if someone broke like my trust too, I would do the same thing too. But yeah, them it's just Zenex like they said no to me for being allies, so it's like I guess at least they're honest to me. I was just
That's
like, man,
good.
like they should have like kept their word overall, because it's like I've heard about how they backstab like their allies, but then I just didn't know it like was a real thing, because I was like, wow, they actually did it to like such a big alliance. I was like, what the heck? But
I know. So I was being told that too. Like people were telling me this, and I had and this is what really pissed me off. I was telling my own alliance that no, don't hit them. Leave all their stuff alone. We have a truce with them. They're not going to declare on us. We're not going to declare on them. That's why we even changed our declaration on Waffles. Is because of our truce with Zenex. Okay, we know we can win it, but you know what? We're gonna maintain that good relationship with Zenex because they've lived up to it. But the whole time they were fucking plotting. They were plotting since the beginning. And I messaged them. But how many times, Cheka, did we get?
I don't even know.
Did we get info? And I would ask them. I go, hey, I hear you might be declaring on us because the rumor is Super Sooner is going to drop tags with Waffles, switch over to Zenex, and you're gonna declare on us, and that's your game plan. And they would come back and go, oh, no, we're not doing that. And I asked Sooner if he's doing that. He goes, no, I'm just joining Zenex for the rewards. The whole thing is full of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, just multiple people full of shit. He had to know what their plans were. He had to know they were planning on attacking us. That's why he was joining them. I mean, if I knew that's why he was doing it, he had to know. Come on. Give me a break there. So that's fucking bullshit. But that's why, I don't know if you've looked at the series at all. Zenex stabbed us in the back. Dude, I've gotten not as many kills. Well, actually, I've gotten 2.5 million kills, but it's been 2 weeks. I didn't do it in an hour, so it's been some time over there. And Cheka's got a few 100,000 too. So I really think you need an account, Cholita, on 973. I think.
Oh my God, come be trolls with us.
Yeah, I think you need to be a troll with us.
Fun.
It is. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
Fun.
It's a lot of fun.
If you can find my account, I'm interested. Yeah, but it's just like honestly, when I was seeing the series, I'm like, man, like, I would love to kill like that, because like, I mean, you guys, like, I do it every week, literally, with my account. So it's like, this is so
every
fun.
day. Every
day is kill
every
day.
Day is killed. Oh my
Jay
God, yes.
Finally just got set up.
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to jump in now.
Yeah.
And go play.
I'm trying to get 2 to 3 more accounts. I'm working on it. I had somebody message me today, and they sent me their account. They don't even have T10s yet. They don't have T10s yet. They got hold on. Wait. Let me finish. They got a 19 million March for their first squad. No T10s, but hold on.
I can work it.
Okay. However, get ready. They want $650 for their account.
What?
Here's $25. Go away.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told them. I'm like, yeah, you're a little. Well, first I asked him. I go. He goes 650, and I go, is that U.S. dollars? Like, what are you? Is this pesos? Are we talking about Because I mean, somebody told me Indonesia current bot or something. I think on one of the transactions, and it's a little different, right? The ratio is like 100 to 1 or whatever. So I thought maybe it was he was looking for $7 or $8 or whatever, even like you said, $25. I'd even do $50 just to get get the account over there. It's $50 fine. And no, he's like, no, $650 because it's on the server you want. I'm like, yeah, we're it's not gonna happen. I was like, that's if you had T10s and a 40 million March, then then 650 we could talk. You know what I mean? But it's I got mine for a T-shirt kind of. So anyhow, is what it is.
That's wild. Oh yeah, actually, not to bash on high again, but I just remember something when I was looking through my battle reports. There's this one guy. He was 170 million power.
Yeah.
And he's the one talking in the world chat saying that they level up efficiently and stuff. But when I zeroed him, like I think with just like I didn't have to retreat or anything. He had a 27 mil squad with no T10s. And I was like,
what?
This is. Yeah, what? I was just looking. I was like,
what?
Where's the T10s? And it was just all gold truths. I'm like, oh my god, this guy doesn't have T10s. And I'm like, and he's the one trying to talk to a server that high levels efficiently. I'm like, I don't think any alliance can say that because we all, it depends on the person. And then I was like, oh my god, this guy, like, I think only I could like say that just because like I saw through the battle reports. I was just like, this guy does not level efficiently. Like, what is he farming out there? But and then yeah, that's just like something about that I realized like some people in high they didn't have T10s and they're like over 25 million power. And I was like, maybe that's why some of them were easier to hit. But then through the thousands of reports, I'm like, I can't look through all of it. But yeah, that was a little tea. There you go.
I'm reading all this. Our alliance chat is funny.
Are there any questions on the stream by any chance?
Let's see. No, you've got a lot of fans though. Cholita is my killing mentor. Cho is pulling a Tony Hinchcliffe. Let's see. Cho, the FAFO student, has become the teacher.
I like that one.
Cho racks up
That was my
kills. High racks up troop losses. Let's see.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't like to kill their troops. Remember? They're precious. They're
Cho
family.
Wick. Cho Wick instead of John Wick. John Cho. Let's see. He's VIP 18 if he had to buy back troops the rest of his alliance. Cho is Burns' daddy.
Oh.
I'd be upset too if my alliance got 1v65'd. Let's see. Cho owns most of the real estate in his head. Let's see. We want Burn in the call with Dirk, as he is the middleman. Oof. I don't know if we want to do that at the same time.
I'm good on that.
I'm
good on that.
Burn
That's
Nash,
dangerous.
the first VIP 17 from buying troops. Let's see. High equals peak bastards. Cho, let me have your babies. So there you go.
Sure.
I'm so annoyed. I thought I was Burns' ladyboy. Let's see. I think when you said they had 2 IQ points, that's too many. High is more like a sea cucumber. Let's see.
Man, I do kind of feel bad for him, even though I'm laughing just because like I never realized like this is like how many people that like are against them. Like I do wish them the best for 981, even if we're all leaving. But I really do hope that they could change their leadership because some of them should not be there when they're like Barry. She has a baby. I was like,
Yeah.
like that's a lot of time commitment. I'm just like congrats to her. Like I really hope that she like has the greatest memories with her baby. And but then I just feel like she's holding on to the R5 when she's not always available. And I think that Badfish should be the R5 because like I know me and him have disagreements, but he at the end of the day he does care for the server a lot. And I really respect that out of him. Like even with all these things I did and all the things he said to me, like I still respect that he's a high loyalist and he's gonna stick with them forever. And total respect for that. And I really hope that he can be the R5 that can lead the server very well because I see a lot of potential in him. He has a lot of strategies, like some things that I didn't think of. So that's why I just wanted to give the props, like give the respect to where it deserves. And I think that he's the right guy to be leading them. I don't think Barry should be holding on to that position where she's not always available. And I also could see this too through the server transfers because she's early on to accept them. So just these little things where I know, so I'm just thinking High can be much better if they had a different leader.
Yeah.
That's like like I said, like I really wish the best for High and 981. So I know you guys are gonna be in the recovery mode right now, but I really also hope that you guys please be more honest to your members. Like you guys are telling them how they're loyal, like to stick together and stuff, but then you're literally kicking out like probably 20 or 40 of them out today just to make room for the other new recruits. And I just thought that's kind of like betraying their trust in a way. And I thought that wasn't the right thing to do because I already knew beforehand that they're getting people from 989, 987, and they're also merging in our Korean Alliance Mars. So I thought how are they gonna keep all these members when they're gonna be like bringing those people in? And I realized they're probably just gonna push a lot of people out into the other alliances without really giving them too much of a heads up. So I felt like I really hope that Hyde does communicate much more clearly to their members a lot earlier on than the day of or day before. Yeah, that's like my 2 cents.
Gotcha. So Suave, I'm on server 994. We're talking to Cho from server 981. There we go.
And let's see. Is there anything else in the comments or?
No, we cut. Cho is the man. When are you moving to 985? I mean, this is not related to you.
I'm Gold Sea. I can't.
Super is the biggest baby ever. I think he means super sooner.
That's kind of true.
Oh Lord. Let's see. Cholita is a bae.
He really is. He really is.
Let's see. That's about. We covered pretty much. Cho, love your work. J. Crace say, hey, let us hear your voice.
I'm right here.
There's
You can hear my beautiful voice.
in the flesh.
Oh, you heard it.
I gotta go refill the cup.
Oh Lord, what
Yes,
is
you
going
do.
on?
Jacob's
God.
getting white girl wasted tonight.
Oh my God, right?
That's right, Jay. Go refill that glass.
Jesus
Some more apple
Christ.
juice.
You know, something that I find like when I talk to Jay more is that like we're very similar. It's just like so
You guys
scary.
really are freaking twins. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, so sometimes
What,
I'll be
what
sad
server
too,
are you moving to, Joe? Rosie wants to
Me,
know.
I'm going to 982 because like for me, like I want to find a place where they would move everyone, like all of lava, like to accommodate us. And 982, like they did it, like no questions asked, and I thought
Nice.
it was like that was like a very heartfelt moment for me. I just thought, wow, like people actually like they value lava, and I want to be at a place where like I want to be valued, and like I want to give it a shot. It's just like I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but I'm just excited because I'm like around people who they've been valuing like my opinions, and we've been collaborating together on how to make this transition like the smoothest way possible, and I can't thank them enough. The alliance is fuck it. So
They're
I
one of
love
my
that.
favorites.
Oh, yeah.
love the
Oh,
Fuck
you're
It
going to
boys and
Fuck It.
girls.
Yeah,
They're
we love
some
Fuck
of my
It.
favorite people.
They're so
They know
good.
that they're my favorite people. I love them, and I was super bummed because we were supposed to be allies for season 2, and I was supposed to do all these shenanigans with them and with 994, and someone ruined it.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. Who could have ruined? Who could have ruined our
season
shenanigans
2?
for this? Like, who could have done that?
It's like,
I don't
like,
even
as a
know.
former president, I'll take responsibility since I wasn't in charge. Like,
God.
if I was in charge,
No.
I would have done
No.
something about it. I'll take
Oh,
responsibility
Lord.
since I was.
No, you're not responsible. You are not
Don't
responsible.
do that.
Oh,
You know,
Roxy moved to 981.
Why?
Why did you move there, Roxy?
Of all the places you could have gone.
Yo, why didn't you go to
Like,
985?
decision.
To 985. Oh, Roxy, why don't you talk to me?
Blues. We were holding
the
blues
hell,
in reserve
Roxy?
up until yesterday
Roxy,
afternoon.
Roxy, we
Just
need
for
to
those
talk.
people.
She's in Dallas too. Like, Roxy, I'm gonna take a drive up there and we're gonna have a conversation, Roxy. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Okay, we got 94 people on stream. Do we have 50? If we have 50 likes, we're gonna give away a T-shirt. So I got T-shirts to give away if we got 50 likes. We should be able to get 50 likes today. How many likes? Let's see how many. What do we got right now? Let me check the like me. We got 26 likes and 94 people on stream. They cannot all be Zenex. I mean, come on, no way.
they're my biggest fans. Hi, probably.
You think it's all a high? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they're probably commenting and saying that it's not true. I'm just like, there's always two sides to a story. You can believe what you want. That's
Right
That's
there.
all it is.
There's what do they say? There's your side, there's his side, and there's the truth. You know what I mean? Anyhow, yeah, you know.
Yeah. like I could be
It's all
wrong
good.
too. Like
It's
I'll
all
admit,
good.
like there's always maybe like I perceive something wrong, like I'll admit to that. And it's
Yeah.
like sometimes I do want to know like the real truth to it, but it's just like that's what I know of. And another thing too, when I was leading that Africa mentions that when we lost the server like Warzones,
Yeah.
they were finding a scapegoat who to blame it onto. And a lot of times they were blaming on either Lava or Fordnub for not participating. But they were measuring this off of the metrics of the points. But I'm just like, you get the most points from hitting the cannons, but you don't get as much points from clearing bases and hitting the capital. And I don't think they understood how the point metrics work and then that's when I realized, so when we lose, they're gonna blame someone, but when they win, they're gonna take all the credit. But when I was leading, I mean, you could tell earlier, like when we had our downfalls, I only blame myself because I thought, man, I didn't do that good of a job when I was leading. And I remember that 984 loss hurt me a lot too. I remember it's just like apologizing to the server that I wasn't able to lead us to perform, like to get the win. And I felt really bad about the time, and then it took like a few weeks for me to get over it. But it's just I felt like sometimes High does need to learn how to take a bit more accountability for the losses. Like it's not always on other people. Like for me, like I instantly blame myself on a lot of things because I think like don't bring others into this. Like let's find a way to improve this and try to make it a better server, and me in general too, like how to improve myself. And I think that's why like I evolved myself in this game a lot. And even though it feels like a second job, but it's like, but then like I felt like for them, it just and it just felt like they stayed the same to who they were since season 0. And I'm just like, they're like definitely like they're very good at VS. They know how to be on at times, be proactive, but sometimes I feel like they're not able to like they're not doing like the right purposes on the game, where they're not trying to help others, they're just thinking about themselves. And it's just that's kind of why a lot of people are leaving 981. It's just we don't want to be around people who are leading that only care about themselves, and people will see that, and I could say that I'm wrong, but then when you look at the action wise, you see that more people are leaving the server. So that's when like actions speak louder than words, and that's something they also need to realize that too.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Someone posted it's always Cholita's fault. J. Cray's fault. Cholita's fault.
Yep, it's always
Greg,
me.
what's up, Last War players? Hope everyone is having a great night. Hey, Greg, how you doing, buddy? Is that G Money? Is Greg G Money? Tofu, if Hyde is poorly in season 3, believe it or not, Cho's fault. It is Cho's fault.
Like, yeah, I'll take the blame for 4v4 too, because I remember Teresa saying that Lava and Forda wasn't showing up. I was like, okay,
dude, I was like, where's Fordub? And then Lisa was like, where's Fordub? And you know, and then who else was it? Pirate was like, where's Fordub? We couldn't find Fordub.
No.
Yeah, no, I totally understand what happens, just because
they don't want to lose troops.
More like, yeah, and they were demoralized that we lost, like we didn't do well on the soil battle. So I totally understand why they weren't there. And I feel like some people that it's just a game too, that people need to let others breathe and let them have their moment to recoup and recover. But then when they're just trying to do the blame game, I just think that's gonna take the fun out of the game. And also like sometimes I think back and I'm pretty sad about how there's so many great players in 981 that eventually quit because of how things were dealt between like the big three, like just always bickering. And it makes me like feel bad that maybe I was a part of to why people quit the game, and I really feel apologetic to that. But it's just like maybe in the end I just felt like we didn't really put our differences aside like I wish we did, and we just stuck to what we thought was right.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because like it seemed like there was so much bad blood there. You know, I brought Diddy Party Subpoena on stream. I brought Burn on stream, and it just seemed like there was so much history there that just people just couldn't get over the past to move forward. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
like for me, I'm the type of person where like, because I think this for everyone too. We all go through a lot of BS in our life, and we just have to learn how to get over it. Yeah. And I think when I saw these obstacles, I was like, oh, it's just another hurdle to come over. So I just thought, okay, let's find a way to work through this. And that's why for this past, like this entire time in the game, I just wanted to work things out with them, and I'm a very stubborn guy. I just wanted things to work out because I remember how I used to communicate very well with Hai and Barry. We were like one alliance. That's how it felt like. And then it's like, I think another thing too is that one thing I do want to apologize to 4Dub is that I kind of let them influence me thinking that 4Dub was evil and that they were the ones trying to plot and take over a server. But then like, but
Wait,
the
when was
different
that?
this was like in season 0 when
Oh,
they
okay.
were.
Because I was like, season 1, they were my favorite. How dare you talk badly about them?
Yeah, no, it's like for me, like also another thing too is that Lava, we didn't like for them beginning too because they took our lands without telling us. Because they took our land right after enemy Buster when we didn't have troops and I wasn't on. And I think that left like a sour feeling. And then later on, like we also like we had to so we actually merged into Lava at this time with another alliance called Lat 2. And basically like Forda was the reason that broke our first alliance apart. Like it's called Val. And then basically on the merger we were like, oh my god, like 4Dub is evil. They're gonna try to take our land too. But then this was actually like pure random luck. I'd say to this day is that like their original R4, he was more like the leader. His name was Val. He was on chat ban because everyone always reported him. And then I got a chance to talk to Lisa. And then Hai always told me, Lisa's fake, don't trust her. But for me, I'm not the type to listen to people's opinions. I'm more the one who's gonna be like, I judge people by how they interact with me. And I noticed that she was a lot more genuine than I expected. And then it's like, Hai doesn't make sense, but I'm just gonna keep believing them. And then later on, like I noticed that like 4Dub later, they start cooperating with me a lot more. And then I started to like them too. And I just felt like they were being misunderstood because sometimes, because they do like to battle, like to challenge for land, it could be perceived as like they want to take over the server, but they just like to battle. I was just like, nothing wrong with that. That's what I learned over time. And that's when I started to collaborate with them more. And then for 984, I asked both Hai and 4Dub how I wanted to put all the big guys into Lava during the 984 Warzone. And basically we're gonna rally with our second squad and we're gonna follow right after with our mains to clear out the siblings. That's my plan the whole time. Well, everyone else, you guys surround us and make sure that we don't get hit by them. But then that plan I didn't participate in because they had a different idea, because they were bringing in they're having 50 people join in that Warzone and they want to lead that they want to lead that 50 people there. So I respected their opinion and I just continue with 4Dub. But I think that's because of seeing how 4Dub they're able to easily jump over to Lava. I felt like, wow, we could work together and we could do it so easily, that to show that we're unified as a server. And I think that's how me, like Lava and 4Dub became a lot closer. It's just because we trusted each other on the leadership and we never really questioned it. Like from that point when I got to like know 4Dub a lot more. And season 1 too, like when I was like super busy, 4Dub was defending Lava and helping us. And then I thought that they were gonna take High side because obviously they're the bigger alliance, so people are gonna tend to like submit to power. But then they're like, no, we want to work more with Lava even more after this. And I thought, oh my god, like I was actually in tears. I don't tear often, but I was in tears at the time because I was like, man, like it's just a game, but then these people are like homies. I was like, it felt like we were all like gonna collaborate with each other. And then we were excited to work together in season 2. And then seeing how the Avengers happened for those few weeks when we all were in one alliance, I'm like, man, like this is such a dream. And then thinking about how now we're gonna separate temporarily, hopefully, and hopefully they stay like past season 3. But it's just like I'm gonna miss them a lot because just like we always communicate together very well, and that's something I wish that Hai continued doing with Lava. And I just wish that they also opened up and were more open to working with 4Dub and the other alliances. So but yeah, that's a bit of history about how like 4Dub and Lava became like very close. And also I do want to say one thing too. So for Va, if they ever question why he couldn't change his name back to his original name, early on I didn't like him, so I made alt accounts and I used his name so I could never change to it. So that's why his two versions of his names, like it was Cocktease and Vaughties, it was taken because of me. So sorry for the, that's a secret. I'll expose. And I don't know what those accounts are anymore because I don't know what email I use for that. So like that's like gone and dusted. So I'm sorry to Vaught. I know he's not playing anymore, but I'm so sorry to you. But yeah, that's a bit of history about like everything.
Nice. Okay, so we did get 50 likes. So we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway. Now, t-shirt giveaway, guys, I give you a coupon code. It makes a t-shirt $0. Someone asks you to ship to Canada, ship everywhere, but you got to pay for shipping. So you get a free t-shirt. You only pay my exact shipping costs. Now, let's have chat. Why don't you guys put a number between 1 and 200 into chat. Only put the number in one time, please. Number between 1 and 200 into chat. Go ahead, start spewing those numbers into chat. Only put one number in there between 1 and 200. And then we will use a random number generator and pick a number. So let's go ahead, guys. Put it in chat anywhere, any number between 1 and 200. Joe sounds like a great dude. He is a great dude. Definitely a great dude.
Yeah, no, honestly, like earlier, I already told Dirk, but just to tell everyone, like I was honestly very nervous, and also I'm very insecure about myself at times, or a lot of the times. So I was just like, or like as like we talked, I'm like, okay, I'm more comfortable. But then, yeah, it was like my first time on a live like stream like this, so I was just like, oh my god.
But see, it's not so bad, right? I mean, you got Cheka, J. Cray, Miz. We invited Hawk, but he was worried he'd make you nervous or something. So he.
Yeah, no, honestly, like I was asking him like if I would get too nervous, like please join in. But then now it's just like, oh, I feel much better. But...
It's not a big deal though, right?
Yeah,
it's just a conversation. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it's just kind of usually people don't know like I don't think many people know about me in general, so it's just more like mysterious. Yeah. But then I'm like, what if I disappoint people, you know? But then I'm like,
yeah,
like but no, but then it's just like I'm just glad that like I got a chance to talk today. So like, oh, finally got to say my side, even though like,
heck yeah,
like I didn't plan anything, but I was like, oh, I'm finally glad I got to explain like how the battle went. And oh yeah, I also on your video too, I put like a timestamp on when I ashed Barry and then when I ashed Ben. Because why not?
My favorite.
You
favorite
gotta hit the important parts. That's key. That is key.
And I'm actually surprised about Ben is that I don't really talk to him. Like I don't know how he has so much to say about me when I've never replied to him like the past 2 seasons. And then, I want to say thank you, Ben, for always donating your troops to my kill count, because literally I don't know why you would. So on this one stronghold battle, let's see how smart they are. So I purposely sent my 4th squad to the stronghold, and I see Ben right behind me sending like everything at me, and I was like, dude, my main is still at home. But then I saw his power load go from like 195 million to 128 million. Like, ooh, I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't mean to zero you so quick. I was supposed to hit you, but I didn't get a chance to do that. And then basically that on the video at the 30-minute mark when I started hitting him, I was like, yeah, let's show him and the others that talk big, and I'm gonna give you back double. And another thing too, like during the middle of the battle, during that break that you saw, I was changing my gear to the missiles because I know I observe. So for me, before battle, I observe really well on people's squads, and I do an Excel. So then I also listed down all of my squads and their powers from the arena. Yeah, I literally looked from the 1 to 800 from what I saw. So I knew like what their specialty is and how to deal with them, because I was like, okay, in the beginning, these people are mostly tanks. So I'm just gonna send in my air squad. And then for Barry, I knew she was missile, but I wanted to annoy her. I wanted to show her that I know you have missiles, but I can still beat you with my air without my best gear on there. And that's what I did. Like at the 15-minute mark, where you were confused on who that was. That I was actually one hit at a time. That was Barry. Like, and I also feel bad just because I know that she had full hospital, and I think all the kills that I got from her were all dead. None of them really went to the hospital. So I'm sorry for your loss. I know that's why you're mad. And then you sent that alliance a message saying that you're gonna telling everyone to prepare troops and that you're gonna show me what war really means. But so far, I've only seen you guys under shields, and the only one attacking me is Ben and Byrne. So I was like, I still don't know the meaning of war yet from you guys. So please show me. I'm really intrigued. I want to learn something new before I go. So please show me.
Okay, Cho, I need you. I need, hold on, I'm going to paste numbers here in chat. I need you to pick, oh Lord, that came out of a hot mess. That did not work as I had planned at all. Let me remove that shit. Hold on, I need a number between 1 and 10. Oh shit. I screwed it all up, hold on. Let's see. Why is it pasting so weird? Hold on, let me copy it again. See if that works better this way. Let's see. Better. Okay, there we go. Okay, it munched them all together. Son of a bitch. Okay, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
4.
4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number is 175. Number is 175.
That's the number I had in my mind. Holy shit.
Okay, 175. Oh, I see. Cheesy is 173. I think Cheesy got it. Let me see here. Anybody else is closer? Cheesy got it. Cheesy's 173. Greg was 169. Rock and Riot 169. Yeah, 175. So that's Cheesy. Cheesy. Make sure you DM me on Discord. Message me, Cheesy. You got it, Cheesy. You got the shirt. Send me a number. Send me on Discord at Captain Sparky 20. That's me. Send me a message, Cheesy. I will get you a coupon code, and you get to get your shirt. And I'm shipping shirts. I think. Oh, I can't ship tomorrow. Shit. Okay. So we're gonna ship on Saturday or Monday, I guess. Actually, I have 3 shirts sitting pending to ship. So I have 3 already. So this will be 4, and actually we'll probably give some more away this weekend too. So, but yeah. Yep. Send me a DM, Cheesy. I'll give you the coupon code, 100% off the shirt. It's all yours. Benji's always the winner. Benji's always the winner. For sure. I was thinking though, Cho, maybe some of the high members could watch the video and they would learn something from there.
So, I really hope you do too.
I mean,
Because
maybe.
I'm just like, after 2 seasons, I was like, oh my god, like some of them when they're trying to hit me, I'm like, I respect the hustle for trying to hit me, but I was like, you guys need to do your research on who you're hitting.
Yeah.
And another thing too is that these are my friends in high, by the way. They're telling me their stuff, so
Yeah.
I don't know what they could say they're spies or whatever, but they're my friends. But one of them told me that this guy named Riot, he proposed that Ben or Whiplash or even himself can chase and hit and burn me down, and I'm just like, dude, that's not gonna work. But I'm like, interesting. But I was like, I kind of wanted them to chase and hit me, honestly. Like, that's just free kills. So, and then I think someone else in the season chat, they're saying how I ran away after being hit by Whiplash, but then on the video, it was the other way around, that he ran away after.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I don't know, but I was like, they should watch the video for sure. Like, I record that through my farm.
It would help them, definitely.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because like like some of them, they definitely because High's usually known for living under a bubble.
Yep.
So that's why they don't know to battle too often, and that's why like a lot, because my friends in MMDA, they told me, they're like, they didn't expect it to be that easy from battling from High, because them it's just they always try to hit bases, but sometimes they on the stronghold battles, High forgot to focus on that battle. They're hitting bases, so I was like, dude, you're gonna lose troops like that, so you're gonna have nothing left for a stronghold. But yeah, it's just sometimes I felt like Hyde, they don't have a full clear vision on like our plan on how to approach their battles.
Yeah.
And they do kind of think that the VS, how you perform on there, translates to how well you are at battling as an alliance. So I think that's where sometimes it's kind of deceiving. Like,
Well, I think they have some communication issues too. Like, I don't think
They do.
communicate
It's
very
100%.
well. Like who's joining what faction, for example? Cheka? I'm gonna just throw an example out there.
You know that
Who's
that
joining
was
what
my
faction?
fault, right?
oh yeah, it's your
Like,
fault.
You know,
That
who's
was
joining
my
what
fault.
faction, for example?
Because
Or
I didn't tell Spicy not to click that button.
or maybe what lands they're taking for during season 2 and season 1. I don't know. I'm
That
just
was
throwing
also
those
my
out there.
fault.
That was your. That was.
also,
I think that was
also my
Cho's fault. That was Cho's fault. I'm blaming Cho.
Yeah.
I mean, we're blaming
Yeah.
Cho tonight.
What they were saying in their
Oh.
world chat was, well, ICC has all the 6s. That's what Ben was saying
Yeah.
over and
Yeah.
over again. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're not ICC.
Mm-hmm.
Sit the fuck down.
I was saying the same shit in 304. I was saying the same shit in 304, and that did not go over well. Let me tell you. We are
yeah,
not
yeah.
ICC. Anyhow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like something Hyde doesn't do is they don't I think some of them, I'm just gonna be shit talking right now again more, but it's just I don't think they have friends outside of the server because like when you do, you get to know each server how they operate. And for me it's because like I know like 985 for like months now, and I know how you guys even hit lava when we're in 985 trying to get our points. So I'm just like, that's when I realized, okay, they are server first, but then that's respect because they're trying to keep their word that they're gonna defend their server.
Yeah.
And that when you guys said you guys
Always.
are taking 4 cities, I was like, that makes sense because you guys always provide them protection. You guys come at them like even at lava when our opponents aren't any of you guys. It's just like a smaller alliance. So that's when I thought, wow, this is a really like good server where they're just trying to help others. While like sometimes like when we have allies, we tend to not like just let them be, but then like you guys protect the server really well. So that's a good justification for why you guys got to hold all the 4 cities. But then for like 981, I feel like Lava had a good part on helping a server too, no matter what Hyde has been saying that we don't. Because we don't need to say that we're helping, we show it through our actions. That's the big difference between us and Hyde, I'd say. But like I just thought that I want us to each have 1 level 6 and that we rotate it. But because of how high they wanted to take the south and west cities.
Oh,
like,
for
so you want-
research and I know the
Yeah,
South wants
construction, I
research and construction. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was unfair. Like if they want to, they should be doing the training one or something. But then no, they're trying to take 2 of the biggest cities. And I thought like we don't want them to do that. So that's why we challenged them for it. And thank you to also ICC for being there. But it's just like I felt like even like we had more people on too as well to take the cities. And funny things that we also took their south research one at the end. So like ironically that the alliance that didn't care about having 2 level 6 was the one that got it, and the one that wanted it didn't get any during that week. And basically like after that week, I was like, I know that High wasn't happy that we have 2 cities. So that's when like I talked with Badfish. I was like, hey, let's do some trades. Let's get you guys this level 6, and I'm okay with also training a level 5 because I want like more unity in the server. And I was willing to trade in my level 5 to give them that 5, and I'll take the level 4. I thought that's okay because they're our top alliance. Let's help them get more points to finish strong on the server for the soil battle. And then suddenly when they finish in the top 10, they start to flex on everyone. And I just thought, yeah, I'm happy for them that they finished in the top 10, but they didn't have to sarcastically say congrats to 4Dub for finishing 43rd, because they had a tough battle and we tried helping them, but they didn't have enough on, and I felt pretty bad for that. It's just like I know that 4Dub was also very stressed about it, and they also got demoralized, but I felt like I was feeding on to that more, and basically I felt like they're affecting their mental health, and I thought that wasn't the right thing to do. But you know, when season 1, when Lava finished in the top 10, we didn't flex on it at all. We just like we were like, oh shoot, like we did it, and then there we just congratulated everyone and also ourselves, because I thought it's just top 10. It's not like we finished first or second, but seeing how they reacted, it was like they won the bronze medal when they're 10th place. I was like, okay. It's just like, I'm like, why are you like flexing so bad? But I know like after a tough season, they're happy that like they finished in top 10. So that's respect that they finished strong. But sometimes they don't need to like what's that, like tell the whole world and make sure that we knew they're finishing in the top 10. Like I don't think that Lava, we did that to them. Like one time though is that before the season 1 ended, one of the guys was saying that like they're making fun of how Lava they had a city taken, and that how we were wedded in bed with this alliance when we're not allies with them. And then the irony was that suddenly we finished higher than High that season. And then my guy, he gave like the best roast in this deleted channel, so I don't have the proof of that anymore. But it's just like that's the only time that we bragged back. But it's just like it was more provoked, I'd say. And actually, sorry, my ADHD, sometimes I jump everywhere. But if High wants to say that my attack was unprovoked, you guys gave me 2 seasons of reasons why. Yeah, you guys should have seen it coming. You guys been saying it for 2 seasons now. I'm gonna hit you guys, so I'm gonna make it come true. It's just that's just it. And it's like I just showed my reaction through my battles, like how I should be doing. A lot of them talk. I'm more action based, so I was like, I'll let my battle skills do everything I can do, even though they're gonna try to undermine me for what I do. It's like I don't think anyone should be feeling like. And like they shouldn't be validating themselves through 1 person, 2 person. It's like as long as you're happy about it, that should be the only thing that matters. I hope that I can learn that too. You guys don't need to have everyone's recognitions to be happy or to be feeling like you're appreciated. It's like for me, like I'm not asking my server to tell me that I need my recognition that I was a good president. I'm just like, I don't think I'm a good president. I thought I tried my best. That's all I think about myself, is that I tried and I never gave up. Yeah. So that's like how I view myself. But yeah, some of them I just really hope that they need to learn, because we're also adults. We need to learn how to overcome. I'm trying to feel like we need other people's approvals to be who we are. Like at the end of the day, you are you. So that's like a life advice I'd give to them. So.
Well, it's a game at the end of the day, so hopefully everybody's still having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of politics in this game, a lot of crazy shit in this game, actually. Yeah, it's nuts. And anyhow,
it doesn't feel like a game at times.
I know, right? It's like a full-on political whatever sometimes. It's nuts. Anyhow.
Yeah, like the battle was high. I was like, it was like sinking in with like Israel and stuff. I was like, oh my god, why is the world collapsing like how we are right now? Like, why are the battles like? It's like having real life. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, that's 981.
I feel like that's part of the unseen gem part of the game, is like all the politics. Like you get pulled into this game. It's like, oh, you're just clicking the numbers, right? You're hitting fucking +5 and you're getting more things on your things. But no, this is a politics.
It is. It's 80% politics, 20% war and fighting. Maybe hold on, 90% politics.
He just wants to kill shit. He just wants to kill shit. Do not bother him with politics.
This game is 90% politics,
leaves
though.
them on read as he ashes them.
It's 90% politics. It is. It's 90% politics. 90% politics. 90%. You know, and then God forbid you attack somebody in a war game. They mention, why did you hit my base? You're not my versus opponent. You're not my versus. Why did you hit me? Why did you hit my base? Why?
Every time, every week.
Why? Why did you do that to me? Why? Because you weren't bubbled, bitch.
Bubble or die.
Bubble or die.
Yeah. No, like sometimes they ask me like why. I'm like, why not? Like I'm just gonna hit, bitch. I'm like, just shield. Like, it's just
Like, because you
I'm-
had walls on. I needed those troop deaths on my kill
Yeah.
count. Thank you.
And then a lot of them, they think I remember who I hit them. I'm like, some of them message me. I'm like they send me the angry emojis. I'm like, who are you? They're like, you don't remember me? Like, and I'm like, you just did this. I'm like, I did. I don't remember hitting you.
Remember
I'm like,
me?
I know. It's like you hit. I don't know who did I hit. I don't even know. It's like I'm sorry, and they're like, yeah, you hit me 2 hours ago. Why did you do? I hit you 2 hours ago. Oh Lord, you were
I did
like,
that too.
I'm like Jesus Christ. How the hell do I know? I don't know. I don't know who you are. Sorry, I hit you 2 hours ago.
That is so far down the
No.
list. I am not
Yeah.
scrolling that far back.
I know. It's like I'm like, are you sure it was me? And then they'll share the thing with me. I go, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why didn't you bubble?
Well, I was eating dinner and I forgot my bubble ran out because the microwave was still going and I just didn't remember and you attacked me and you killed all my troops. Now I don't know what to do. You killed them all. Why? You're not my versus opponent. You're not my versus opponent. Why did you attack me in a war game? Why?
Oh my god.
Do you know how much? I'm sure Jake Ray gets it all the time too. It's like, oh my god, we get this shit constantly. Like, oh, and that's why 974 had a meltdown because they weren't used to bubbling. And I went through and I just fucking laid waste to them one time. And that's when they decided to interfere with our server is because I laid waste to them and they weren't bubbled. So that was their cause to interfere with server. Yeah, that was the start of it. That was the start of it.
God.
Well, no, but hold on. We got to back up.
Really?
Wait. But the reason I went over there to hit them is because they were attacking our base. They were attacking our alliance on another server. So we were attacking another server, not their server. We were attacking a different server, and people from 974 started attacking us on that server, right? It was LP33 and HPX. They were hitting us on, or maybe it was just LP33, I think, actually. LP33 was hitting us on another server. So I went back, and I just went fucking nuts on 973. I killed LP33. I killed HPX. I mean, I killed anything that moves. I mean, Jay Cray knows the feeling. So does Cholita. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, if it didn't have a bubble, it was on flames pretty much. You know what I mean? It was. I was just draining all their troops. I wouldn't even ask them. I just drained the troops and call it a day. But you know, I mean, so that's what happened. Is they came, they hit us first. I hit back, and then they cried because I was attacking their server and they weren't bubbled. Anyhow, that's what started it with them.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, I honestly share the same feeling sometimes.
Good
I'm like-
times.
well, it's like for me, you have a reason when you do it, but for me, I just do
Yeah.
it for no reason, just hitting the server.
Yeah.
So I'm such an asshole.
See, I'm usually not an
Don't feel
asshole.
bad.
Check will
we
tell
do
you.
the same.
I'm usually not an asshole.
Well,
I mean,
Well,
well, hold on. I mean, if I'm motivated, like if somebody motivates me to be an asshole, I can be. But by default, I'm not an asshole. I don't think so. I don't know.
true. Very
I don't
true.
think I
That-
don't think
that
I
is a
am by
very true
default.
statement. It really is when they piss you off, and then you go full asshole, and we
Yeah.
love the stream
Oh, no.
while you're doing it.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's like. the whole point of the game.
Ooh! I found Clax. Oh, all the Zenex. Oh my God! You gotta come to 973 and just go look at season. Go look at season chat. Clax is in there. Oh my
yeah,
God!
but-
Waffles. Go look at season chat. Oh my
Oh,
God! It's like a freaking field day over here with Zenex tasks. my
We're focusing on tasks elsewhere. Thank you very much.
Oh God! Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to hit. Like,
Oh Lord!
Did you
Are
see
you-
J. Cray's game name right now? He changed his name.
wait, what?
Fuck you, Fuzz. That's his new game name right now.
Yeah, just for now.
Just for kill day. Like that's usually what he does. He changes his name for kill day.
Oh, that's like me too.
Oh my God!
Oh my
we-
god, I
we were-
love chicken nuggets. That was my favorite one. Was when you changed to chicken nuggets. I was talking to somebody, and they're like, "Who are you talking about?" I'm like, "Cholita," and they're like, "There's no Cholita." I'm like, "Chicken nuggets."
You know, I was like, sometimes behind my name, I'm like, it would be funny if they're like next morning they woke up like, oh my god, a chicken nut hit me, like a chicken nut ashed me, you know. So I was like,
Chicken
that's
nuggets
like,
got me.
I was like,
Chicken nuggets got me.
Yeah, I think like this other week before, I remember like I was the first time that I have pretty good memory by the way, like so that's why I remember this, but like the first time I met J.K., I remember like my nickname was Chicken Thigh.
Chicken thigh?
And then and then the other stuff came at me, and then basically I was just wiping me out 995 named as Chicken Thigh. And then people were just like, oh my god, Chicken Thigh's been hitting my base.
Wow, chicken
I
thigh.
love it. I love it.
But yeah,
Never
it's
do
like, that's
anything
why, like,
as unique as that.
yeah, sometimes I was just like, that's why like sometimes I just go creative with my names. I'm like, I know I probably have like a bunch of diamonds on it, but I was like, it's pretty funny. It's a good memory. So like, they got terrorized by Dino Nugget. So
Dino Nugget
That was my
too.
favorite one.
That
Dino
was a
Nugget.
good one.
What's going on here? We got an alliance message. If you're leaving, how about we do it honorably and not ash everyone out the door? That was Trench's message.
dude, this is like the purge.
Bird.
Yeah, I was just like, just let it happen. Like hash it out before you go. Like no hard feelings after that.
Wait,
right?
Momo.
I think there's still some hard feelings over here. I think there's some
Sand
hard
bubbled.
feelings.
Oh yeah, also forgot to mention. So before the battle with Hai, I did block all of them because I was like, I know they're gonna complain. So I was like, I don't need the bullshit. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna block majority of them, except for some that I do want to hear from. But besides that, I was like, yeah, let's have this completely silent and just enjoy my kill and just listen to my classical music and just have fun. No need to do anything else, like, because they're probably gonna be calling me names. So I was like, I don't need that BS right now. So, and yeah, it worked. But yeah, I think I should maybe unblock them like all after just to see what they say. But I honestly like, I still have them blocked, so I haven't really seen much.
What a cute little truck I just found.
Momo just posted in real chat. Oh well, I still need my sugar daddy. I go, you mean psychiatrist?
You know, we have those here in ICC. Too bad she wasn't allowed to come.
I told her to stand bubbled and I'll fight you. She goes, big strong man picking on the weak base. Oh no, I'm so scared.
Oh man, I cannot wait for the big reveal on that.
I'm good.
Sonny goes, can you not? But Wenty goes, laughing my ass off. But Wenty goes, come on, that was funny.
It was funny, Bointy. That was hysterical.
I'm dying right now. Oh my god.
Did that happen on 983, Greg? I haven't heard anything from our 983 friends.
Oh yeah, they're moving over to Doom today.
Yeah, yeah, they are. It's gonna be
Need to
interesting.
poke them. That's going to be a really fun team to fight in DS the next time we match with them again.
Let's see there.
I'm trying to look at my battle reports from 981 or like the news center. I was like, I don't see enough hits. It's kind of boring. Just one guy hitting everyone, but that's it.
Oh my god, this is awesome. This guy is attacking Goblin right now. And I have troops returning to base. There's nobody in my drill grounds. He's just hitting me, which is awesome because it helps my troops return so much faster. Like a lot of these Zenex guys haven't figured this out yet. Like by ashing my base, they're actually helping me. I mean, he is getting some gold.
I know.
I had a bunch of gold.
It's
that he's
great when
getting.
they do it.
There we go. Boom. He just knocked me out. It's perfect. It's like perfect. Now I can. Now he recalled my troops for me. So now I get to heal. Oops, she's playing. Which is nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice of him. They keep doing it. It's kind of cool. I don't know if they know they're doing that or not. It's mind-boggling. Which should I respond to Sonny's "Can you not" with or what?
You know, I'll get in trouble if I say anything. She already hates me enough. She's probably listening right now. That bitch.
It's
all her fault.
Before.
You know, for me, usually when people say "Can you not?" usually I tend to say "But I can," and I just continue on.
I like that. That's a good response, Joe.
But
Hold
I
on, that's going to be my
great
response. But I can. I like that. Hold on. Hold on. I got to get my troops moving here before I do that, because they may come sending at me again because I'm streaming this now, so now they can see me. Zenex has 2 brain styles for fighting for first place. No, they are just dumb.
They were stupid. The thing is Zenex didn't realize they were not the biggest kids on the playground, and they really thought they were. They did, because
by a lot too. Like
by a lot, yeah.
I know.
They had no idea what they were doing. They didn't know how to battle. They didn't know how to fight. Like we could have brought 20 people, and it still would have been unreal.
Okay,
like,
so
it just, yeah.
I responded with, "But I can." There we go. Just for you.
Yeah, well, I was thinking like how you're treating Zenex. I was like, I feel like maybe High kind of is on the high horse, like Zenex, on like their smaller members, and maybe I think not to bash on UBX, like I love you guys, but it's just don't kill me UBX. But it's just like some of the members so one of my guys was like, let's battle them for fun, hitting a base, and then they got one of the guys, like he was a smaller guy, he got really mad at my guy, and he was starting to threatening to hit my server and ash them, and I'm just like, that's not okay. So then I started to hit that guy, and I made him run away, and then Larry started saying like good luck defending your server with that power, and then I was like, dude, I don't give a shit who hits me, dude. Like after all my kills, like I've been through every situation, it doesn't phase me. But then I respond to him, I was just like, great, 137 million power, I have no problem with that, go ahead, try defending, try hitting me, go ahead. And then he just like shut up after that. But that's when like I was like, damn, like I think the leaders, like they're doing a good job, because when I talk to them, UPX, like I was like, they're very easy to talk to, they're really nice, well, to me, I mean. But then like when some general members, I was like, wait, why are you so small with talking like you're 500 million power? And then that's when I'm like, oh man, I think there's a lot of these people in like other alliances too, but I'm just hoping there isn't as much. But then I'm thinking, oh, is that happening also in High and Zenex?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh, they're ashing Goblin again. Well, they haven't even got there yet, but that's fine. Maybe they'll put me closer.
Yeah. And maybe I should unshow and let Burn hit me so he feels better. Because I do kind of feel bad though, like I've been making him run and he can't do anything. So then I saw he was hitting like my alliance when I wasn't in there to like get back at me, and I was like, man, I kind of feel bad for him, because he had to hit them to get back at me, when it didn't really bother me, because I basically told Lava for the last few days, shield, and the ones who didn't shield, I'm like, that's on you. Like I gave you guys like 10 to 15 announcements that they're gonna hit, and then when I saw them getting hit, I was like, oh well, that's not gonna bother me, because I already told them what I should have, so that's on them. But yeah, it's like I guess I do feel bad for him that he had to hit them to feel a bit better. So I'm like, maybe I should just unchill so I could let him hit me. But maybe at 4 a.m. so he has to wake up. Yeah, I noticed like he wasn't active like the past week, I think. But then I noticed like yesterday and today, I was just like, wow, he's up at 4 a.m. to battle me. I was like, oh man, like he really likes me.
You should feel special. You should feel special.
Yeah, no, because I noticed like a lot of times he doesn't reply to anyone in world chat, but then to me, he replies so quick. I was like, oh shoot, like
that's cool.
I'm his biggest fan. But, oh well. Yeah, but the history. I think how me and him, I guess, like met is that early on, I apparently ashed him and his alliance that I don't fully remember. And then that's how he started to hate me. I was like, dude, that's like the first 4 weeks of the game. I was just hitting whatever, you know? And
oh my god.
Yeah, like who doesn't do that, right? So
right.
I was just like, yeah. So I was like, later on, like when I knew him, I was like, okay, let's try to get to know him. But then I was like, why is this so hard to talk to this guy later? I was like, oh, it's because I hit him in the past. That makes sense. So
Do you know how
Yeah,
many
that's
people would
why-
hate J. Cray if they all were mad at him for him hitting them on our
I
server?
know, right?
Like- Like the first 3 weeks was like. it was just,
Yeah, me and
Everybody
him
was
have the same
ash.
starts. Yeah.
right, it was. That was how 985 started until Larry put everyone in their place.
Yep. Larry was my first ashing. It was great.
yeah,
I loved it.
Was he?
yeah,
He
oh,
was.
yeah.
He taught me
That's
what it was
awesome.
like. You were my second, Dirk. It's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Larry put the beat down on server. He's like, "All right, I'm over this. Stop it. Everybody, knock it off. Time to get serious and focus on building."
Yeah, mine. Eventually I stopped because I was like, okay, I'm gonna commit to the game because I was like, because I thought I was just gonna play in a like peace, you know. But then later I was like, fuck, like I like these people. I'm like, why did I? I knew I shouldn't have started playing this, but I like the people so much. And then now I was like, I don't regret like playing the game. I was just like, I wish I started sooner. But it's just like, I didn't know like Burn, like I didn't know him until probably like December probably. I was like, why does this guy keep hitting my second like squad in arena? And then I was like, oh, and then when I pieced all the things together, I'm like, oh, he has a grudge against me. And then I think because and then later on, like he became a hyper whale, and then I think that's also what changed the dynamics between me and Hai, because like I noticed that Hai was being nice to me because at the time I was the strongest guy, but then when they noticed that he was the strongest guy, they started to be influenced by him, and then basically he always had different ideas than me, which is valid. Like I'm open to discussions, but then the way he did it is just it had to be his way or it doesn't work out, and he always butt heads with me. And later I just realized, do I really need to talk to him? Like I rather. And then later on, I just thought I'm gonna talk to another R4 from Hai, not him, because he's stubborn. Like I thought I was stubborn, but he took it on to another level. That's why even to this day, he's just gonna accuse me that I ruined his season 1 when I was working like.
Wait. You ruined season 1? Wait a minute. Wait, because we were there.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Not you.
He knows his worth. He knows his worth.
Yeah. I hope so, but he kept like every time on the chat, he kept blaming me for like how they're doing and stuff. And I was like, dude, I'm just one guy. Like, and another thing crazy is that like they keep saying that I told NTMD and MMDA to come to 91. I'm like, with what power do I have to control the siblings? How do I command them what to do? I think if I did, they would have asked me right away if I did that.
Probably, yeah.
Fuck.
I mean,
Like I remember.
during season 1, they were brutal.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then also like I kept hitting NTMD because I'm not afraid of them. So then I made them so mad that like they were chasing me in 995. I was like, how the fuck did they find me? Like there's 8 servers and they found me. I was like, man, they are mad. I saw
They're-
KBB like diamond speeding it in, getting like 5 hits out of me. I'm like, oh fuck, she notices me. Oh, fuck, I need to run. But I was just like, man, like, I mean, I deserved it because I took down probably like 500 million power of NTMD on my own. So I was like, okay, yeah, I deserve those hits. Like, I'll let her continue. But it's just like,
I'll let her.
yeah, but I guess I commanded NTMD to come to 981. So crazy. I'm like, I don't. Yeah, sometimes it conspiracy theories. I'm like, I thought I'm
We
creative.
knew-
But like,
We knew they were going to come for 981. We knew they were going to come because your server was weak. We knew.
yeah, and also like we kept plundering them, so I knew they're coming to 981s. And then another thing too was that so when they came in to the server, that was like right at reset, and Lava also was. We were excited to like go to another server to do an outpost, and me, I didn't know what I was doing for me. Like I kind of just chip in charge. I was like, okay, let's plant a 986 because I saw that the number 2 or 3 alliance Dia was in 981 at the same spot. So I was like, because I also like I don't like this one person there specifically. I don't know, we were kind of like a rivalry at that time. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna plant myself in 986 at the exact same spot. So I was more focused on my outpost, but then I didn't know that NTMD at the same time were having their outpost in 981. So I was like, what do I choose? But I was just like, I'm gonna like try to defend on my own because I was like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. And then at the NTMD outpost, I was like, later on they started to blame Lava for not being there. But I was like, dude, we have our own thing that we mistakenly like went there because we're so excited. And if they wanted to talk about how like we weren't there, I'm like, I saw Burn hitting that thing for 2 minutes, and then he didn't do anything after that. So I was like, we all were at fault in some way. So I didn't think that it was right that they blamed us for letting NTMD into 981. Another thing too is, who the heck is gonna hit through the siblings squads and destroy their outpost? I was like, it was just 981, dude. Like, we can't do that.
Well, I mean,
like
983 and 985 did it, but
yeah,
we always teamed up to do it. I mean,
yeah,
we kept them out at 983, and I mean, you know, we kept them out at 985 too, but it wasn't easy. But I mean,
That wasn't.
980. Oh my god, it was a nightmare. But we did it. But like 981 wasn't.
Yeah,
we
were the guinea
weren't
pigs.
allied.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like-
we weren't allied with you, and it was a cluster. That's all I'm
Really?
saying.
No, yeah, that
Well,
was
'cause
like
I
a
told us that
Yeah,
we
that
were
was a-
allies. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We were-
that was a huge focus of our like our like ITC's planning was whether or not we were going to be allies with 981, and the whole time the conversation was 984 is going to invade you. Are you guys gonna show up? Are you guys gonna help us? Like, what are we doing here? And,
Right.
Yeah.
Those
and-
conversations didn't go well. Let's
No.
just leave
Yeah.
it at that.
Yeah, I was in that chat too, but it's just like later, like at the end of like the season 1, later on, I hear Burn saying that I'm the reason that the 985 981 deal didn't go through, and I'm just like, dude, I'll
No.
show everyone the screenshots, dude. I was like,
we all have the screenshots. Like we still have those. I have
Yeah.
them somewhere. They're somewhere buried on my phone. I know. Bot has
Yeah.
those screenshots.
and the thing is that for my server is like, I think that they like me. It's just because because you know, after High deleted the whole server channel, we made a new one. I showed all of 981 the screenshots, show them, let them decide. I didn't really say like, oh, this is what happened. I just told them like, oh, here's the screenshots. You guys could decide what you want, but this is what went down on like the 985 981 deal. And I think that's something that High should improve on too, is that if you're gonna argue against us, at least provide some evidence instead of just doing it like the medieval times, like the witchcraft, like pointing fingers, calling someone witch. Because
Oh my god, yes.
that's how I've been feeling on these things. I'm like,
Yeah.
like some of these things I'm just like, I've never, like, I didn't know I did this. I'm like, wow, I just learned something new about me today that I didn't know about. So I was like, okay.
That was me when I learned I was a tyrant. I had no idea.
Check out the tyrant.
The greatest day ever. I was like, oh my god, Jake Green, did you know I'm a tyrant?
I didn't, but now I do.
Aw.
So obvious. It's been there the whole time. It's been there the whole time. Like, how could you not know?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And also like for season 1 too, because I know that Burn, he was talking about it a lot on this video. I actually didn't watch the video of his, by the way, because I was like, I don't need the negativity. But it's just like I heard that he talked a lot about season 1, but I'll just add on.
What video?
I saw how they on like when he was on the stream here.
Oh,
But it's
that
just like
yeah.
but it's just like I watched how MMDA battled against High, and it wasn't really a battle. So I'm like, I thought High was gonna learn something how to battle and how to cooperate more after that, but then they just didn't. They just started to point fingers, and I was just like, man, you guys literally just got beat up. And for me, it's like that. Of course, they're not gonna hit Lava because we're allies, but I was like, you guys, I thought you guys could have defended on your own if you guys had like a bit better planning, but they never really had a strategy. Their main strategy was burn. That's always what they relied on, and I'm just like, you guys can't always rely on one guy when he's just one person. It's just like, you guys need to learn how to divide the work together and how to collaborate. But then I think that's also a reason why like season 1 High also had their downfall, and that's why they had more new members coming in. And yeah, that's my another advice to High. It's just like, you guys need to like plan out more battles. That's literally it.
You know,
Don't
I was
rely on
told
them.
for the cap battle, the second one, the one obviously where ICC couldn't be there to help you guys, I was told by some high folk, they're like, oh yeah, well ICC can't be there, so everybody's just gonna bounce off of burn. I'm like, is that your plan, is just to bounce off burn? I said, you know, you can be burned out. If they really, really wanted to, they could outnumber and overpower.
Yeah.
If the server focused
Yeah.
as a group, they could do it.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it. It's not like it hasn't been done. It's not like other servers haven't done it. There's always a way to defeat a whale. Always.
Yeah, and actually my strategy was like, because for me, I told myself like, if we got 90 to 100 people out for that capital battle, my plan was that like everyone else in my team focus on hitting the capital, and I was gonna solo burn myself because I don't mind the troop loss because I will just gem it, you know?
Right.
So I was like, so I would have made burn either choose the capital or fight me. So it would have been a lot harder, like, but then just because our server basically after the first capital battle, the morale was just low because I think a lot of people that they just wanted to win that capital so that they could leave the game. And basically what happened was just like a lot of people from like our adventure alliances, they just started becoming more inactive and stopped playing just because like we were like, okay, we just got the capital, like we don't feel like we have the purpose to continue on. And that's why I felt like our morale wasn't that high, and that's why I was like, what should I do to help my team for the future season 3 and after? And I knew that at that point when I noticed that engagement wasn't there, how am I gonna keep my team going? And that's when I thought I need to move them to another server. And that's when 982 was very generous about it. But yeah, that capital battle was just like, the little guys were the ones that were also speaking very big that lava lost to high, and I'm looking at their power, and then that's the very few times where I kind of fired back in comment. I was like, it's surprising that this person's speaking when their power level is lower than my kills. So I was like, this lady was like 73 million power, and I was like, with what power are you like beating me? Like literally most of the time it's just burn holding the capital, it's not them. So it's just like noticing, oh my god, they're talking way too big on this. Like that's when I'm thinking they need to be a bit more humble on it too. Like for me, it's like, I mean, like for me, I battle a lot. I don't think I mean, in general, I don't really boast on like who I exactly kill, except for high or last 2 days ago. But it's just usually I just like, oh, okay, nice, and move on. So yeah, just hope they reconstruct and are better for next season. And why am I giving them advices when they did this much to me? So weird. Yeah, why am I like this? Yeah, no more advices for you guys. I'm done. Ooh, I need to head to the gym soon, but is there anything else I need to cover?
Thanks for
Which
joining.
Chris talking about.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm really glad you guys have invited me to this too, because honestly, I think like sometimes typing, like people might think like I'm stone cold and stuff, but then in real life I'm more like a
chicken nugget?
I'm more, yeah.
Like a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Dino nugget.
Dino nugget.
Like a chicken nugget. That's gotta. You
Dino
need
nugget,
to change your name to chicken nugget.
Or Dino Nugget or something. I don't know.
I think you need to be Dino Nugget.
Dino Nugget. Yeah. It needs to be Dino Nugget like permanently though.
Yeah, it's like in real life, like people usually I let them roast me because it's just like that's just the type of person I am. But also like I also can roast people too. So I think that's how my team too. Like I call them bitch all the time, and only I can call them that. If other people call them that, I'll hit their bases and stuff. But then for them, I'll be like, you're the biggest bitch I know. It's like I'm proud to say that. Like if Fairy Warriors listening to this, she's the biggest bitch of them all in my team. But like,
wait, who is? Who don't you
Fairy
like?
Warrior?
Who?
Fairy
Oh,
Warrior?
she's moving to 985 too.
Fairy Warrior.
Bitch, what?
I don't know who that is.
Dumb bitch. Just kidding. But then what is it? But yeah, no, her like what's up? Like we're very friendly like that. Like that's how we roll. And then also like early on the game, like I thought, yeah, let's make a farm called Baby Cho, and then I started ashing her. And sometimes I'll,
Okay, you just gave me a good idea. Okay, all right. Where's Songhe's base at?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, no, Jay, no, no.
yeah,
Where's
and
she
then
You
at?
usually
can't go
some-
log in on your little bish and go Ash Songheat.
yeah, you know the thing is people will say like lava's biggest enemies are high. I'm like, no, it's me, because sometimes I bring my farm out and I play with them. And I'll tell them, and then sometimes like fairy warrior, I'll just be like, oh, she's gonna rally my farm now. Let the rally start, and then I diamond speed march my farm to hit her. And then she's like, fucking bitch. She starts ashing me left and right. I was just like, this is deserved though.
Great, you're giving Jay Cray ideas. Good job, Joe.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Please, please.
I can just see. Oh God,
Oh, all
I can
the
just see it
fires,
now.
All the fires. They'll be
Now
everywhere.
you're gonna have Smokey making one just so he can start fires again because he missed he's dying. He's dying.
Yeah.
Not be able to light everyone on fire anymore.
Oh yeah, this one time I made, because J Crate one time he said that he wanted to hit something and burn something, so I was like, I got you. So I made a 985 tiny account and I named it J Crate's Little Smash Toy.
Oh my God! What the?
So if you see that somewhere around the map,
What is
that's
it?
me.
What is it?
J Crate's Little Smash Toy.
I haven't hit it yet. I just so you know, I haven't had
Oh,
the
God.
pleasure of hitting it yet.
Oh, you let my hard work go to waste. What is this? Yeah, hit it soon, please. It's asking to be hit. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym though. But also, like, I'm really thankful for his chat and to like talk to you guys and also explain my story. Like, I really mean it. So hopefully, I get to be back on here someday. But yeah, really glad I got to talk to you guys.
Yeah, good having you, Joe, man. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I know you were a
I'll
little
see you guys.
nervous about it at first, but
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks for joining. I know the people watching the stream enjoyed it for sure. You know, good to hear your side of the story. Good to hear the background noise behind, not background noise, the background information behind the attack. Sorry, I'm getting DMs while I'm trying to talk to you here. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks for sharing that video with me. I'm sure everybody loved it. Sorry I removed the recording of your kid's violin thing.
Oh no, that's
V for
all good.
Vendetta
I'll just-
music.
But,
All good. No worries. I like your
anyhow.
music better, Dirk. So no worries. That was really good.
Thanks for joining us, Cho. We appreciate it. So this was, guys, thanks for tuning in. This was Cho from server 981. Thank you, buddy. Have a good one. Have a good workout at the gym, man. We'll see you around.
Good night.
Good luck on 982 with Fuck It. Anyhow, Miz has been quiet. I haven't heard much from Miz.
He's
think he
logged
left.
off. Yeah, he left already. He logged off.
That explains why he's been so quiet. I'm like, Miz is never that quiet. Oh, he left. He left 20 minutes ago. Okay, I saw
Yeah,
the
he did.
message now. There we go. Okay, that was good hearing from Cho. I have never heard his voice before, so it was cool to get him on stream and get him to talk a little bit and give us some background information, and that was good times. That was cool.
It was. It was.
Let's see. Oh, Noble went to Mega. Oh, that's
Interesting.
Wait.
I thought
Noble?
it was Noble went.
Yeah.
Where'd Last War go?
Right.
Because Bay had well, then I guess Bay was right. It was 994. It just wasn't. It wasn't Last War. It was Noble that he was talking about. He just didn't know the name.
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where Last War. Oh no, Last War
Where'd
Camp.
Bourbon go?
Acidic is going. I don't know where Bourbon went. But yeah, you're right. I could see that one.
Wait, Acidic was going. I got a message about Acidic. Where was he going?
It said he's going to 984.
Acidic?
I'm trying to get Bourbon here. Let's see. Bourbon's 989 with AKOA.
That's where it was. AKOA, because I was talking to Unikitty about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody posted Last Word's 989. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Do you guys know where Pig's going? Is he like confirmed?
He's going to he's confirmed
UBX.
going to UBX.
Oh,
He is going to UBX. Okay. Wow.
That's what I
he
heard.
wouldn't tell me.
Wow.
I think he's just so over that server, and I mean, we don't know what went down between him and everybody else on that server, but he's been fussing about it since season 1, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like he was unhappy since season 1. Him and Eric both, and then whatever happened. But I mean, they were fighting during season 1. I remember that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either, and we were
know that.
allies.
How did you not know? We were allied because like I'd message Eric something, and he'd be like, "Okay, well you need to tell Pig." I'm like, "You're not going to tell Pig?" Like I would have to act as go between sometimes for certain things, or like one of them would message me, and I'd say, "Yeah, I'm helping ICC here instead. Like I can't be," and they're like, "Well, you need to tell Eric." Oh, okay, like they weren't even talking to each other for probably towards the end of season 1.
Huh. I thought they were like good buddies too. That's crazy. I thought they were like
they
good
were
friends.
fighting. No, they were fighting a lot. I think it was just like they were so alike that they just butted heads a lot. There were a lot of disagreements.
Okay.
Was my understanding.
I had no idea.
As J. Cree knows, I always get the tea
His buddy.
somehow.
No,
People
no,
just
yeah,
tell
no,
me this stuff.
That's
Yeah.
why I love having Tekka around. She knows everything, dude.
I start popping off into our 4 chat. He's like, "How do you know this stuff?" I'm like, "I don't know. People just tell me." So I'm like, "Look," and I show them screenshots. They're like, "Oh, okay." It really is. They just volunteer this stuff.
They're like, Tekka, you are a stripper tiger.
Oh my God. They're already, oh, Jesus Christ. Look at our freaking, I'm going to kill Digi.
You are everyone's stripper therapist. God. Oh,
God.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I need to drink some water. I'll be back.
You're having too much fun.
Yeah, your
there.
kids are getting really, they're doing really, really well. Like, integrating into ICC.
Oh yeah, I knew they would fit in. They're so.
They're great.
They're so used to having the handcuffs on, and you gotta be careful what you say, who you make mad, blah 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 blah. It's just.
Yeah, one of the first
it's-
things they asked was, "Is there a seating chart?" And we're like, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah.
The only seating chart is if you're not an R4, don't sit by a marshal.
Right.
Like,
Of course.
that's the only rule. And then of course immediately the joke started about the drop in Ash, and they thought we were serious, and someone had explained, no, it's how we say we love you is we're gonna drop an Ash you. Like it's not a
It's a farewell. It's a farewell present. It's an honor.
it's an honor to be dropped in Ash. It's not how we say I love you. it's not real.
I guess High was attacking Swami. Is that what it was going down?
Yeah, and Blenty. I think a couple other people temp ashed him a few times. Yeah, we were watching while you and Cho were talking. We didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, I
You know, plausible deniability and all that.
I didn't know that was going on. That's fine. So wait, who else did High hit? He hit Swami. He
He hit Swami and Blenty, I think, and that was it because Drench dropped him from 304C, booted him. And then next thing I know, he's knocking on the door. We're like, "Oh, hi."
If you're listening to stream, I had no part in that.
He had no idea.
I've been trying to get somebody just to drop and attack Momo. I tried to get Noel to do it. He wouldn't do it. I'm like, just kill Momo for me, would you? Because as soon as I drop tags tomorrow, she's gonna she'll just bubble.
You can't. She'll just bubble. You can't.
I know she will. I would too if I was her. I was trying to think of a sneakier way to do it, but I mean, I could drop DJ Cat in the middle of the night, and then murder her with Cat. I mean, that's an option too, you know.
It is.
Yeah, that's an option. It's an option. Oh my gosh, she's got nothing. Her total power is 91. No.
Oh, that's
Jesus
way
Christ.
lower than
Oh my
DJ.
God. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cat.
J. Cray's going to bed.
Cat's
had too much
177 million. Cat's legit.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting there. Not quite as stout. Yeah, Simeon. They're kind of jerks. They attack everyone. I like how Drenched ignored me all day and continues to ignore me.
I think he does have his hands full of transfers too. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm started out there. This guy Jerdy is just chasing me all over the map on Goblin and just keeps ashing me relentlessly and is getting just nothing whatsoever. He's getting no.
I love it when they waste their ports like that on you.
Oh my god, he's ported probably 10 to 15 times now. He's mad because I ashed the shit out of him earlier. Like I just drained him earlier. Now, I was thinking about keeping a squad at bay when he tries to attack me here, and then just letting him die on the attack. Like, should I do that? Or I've been on the fence about that. If I should just keep a squad here and let him just take a shit on it.
I mean, try it once, see what happens.
I'm tired though. I kind of want to go to bed.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I get it.
He's gonna get my drill grounds here eventually. There's nothing I can do about it.
Send him to the city.
I'm gonna change it. I did. I do, but he'll ash me, so then he'll get him.
Oh yeah.
He just wants to appear on stream, probably. Maybe you want to come back to 9 and former PTP 90 and not necessarily on top.
What?
I don't know. James.
Oh, do you mean like he started on 917 and then created a new account on 994? Is that what you mean?
No, you don't necessarily remain on top. I don't know. I don't understand his question. Season 4,
I think that's what he means is what about your 917 experience made you want to create a new account?
Well, he's not mentioning 917 anywhere.
But I think that's what he means.
I don't know. We haven't mentioned 917 in stream yet today. I don't know. James, if you say your question, if you repeat it with details, I might be able to answer it. I'm not sure. Good question. My apologies. I don't know. Maybe 917. I didn't like 9. If you thought about 917, I didn't really care for 917. I didn't like the people in it, didn't like the alliances in it very much. So, yeah. Yeah. How many characters you got? I see some videos of S4, S3, and this is S2. Yeah. So the S3 one wasn't mine. It was somebody who let me use it. The season 4 one, that's Miz's account. He lets me play that one, which is super nice of him. Thank you, Miz, again for letting me use that one. It's a great account too, by the way. As Cheka knows, because you've played it, Cheka. I think his question is what made me switch from free to play to pay to play. So here's the thing. Like originally, I started playing this game just kind of to fill some time because my daughter found a boyfriend. So I used to hang out with my daughter all the time, pretty much. Like we would go to hockey games together. We'd play volleyball together. Like we did all the stuff together. So I was always pretty busy. I pretty much had my daughter 100% of the time. And I'm not one of those dads that sticks her in front of a TV or an iPad and goes, "There, go do your shit." No, I'm very active before she got her boyfriend. So then when she got her boyfriend, I found myself with a lot of time on my hands because I'm also kind of retired. That's a whole other story. But so I was free to play when I started playing, and it was okay. Like it was sort of fun, but I just kept getting my ass kicked everywhere I went. And let's face it, it's more fun to kick ass than it is to get your ass kicked. So, I started investing a little bit, but, there's always somebody bigger and stronger I'd run into. I think first was like Maya on 991 just beat my ass, and Gucci beat my ass. So I kept setting different targets to get stronger than those players, which is what I did. And the only way to really grow like that is pay to play, sadly. So I have paid quite a bit to be where I am, but it's fun. I like it. I like that I can have a lot of impact too. Like, so the bigger your account is, the bigger a base you are, the more impact you can have on any fight.
So, you know, I mean, everybody has some kind of an impact. So, you know, the free to play players still have an impact on the game by all means. Like they really do. But the thing is, the bigger you are, the more of an impact you can have on the game. And that's what I liked, having a bigger impact on the game. I like being able to, you know, win arenas, win code boss hits. I was a competitive athlete when I was younger, so I like to win. And more so, even, I don't like to lose. So that's what I think drove me to start paying is, you know, the free to play, it's really hard to win. But I have fun with free to play as well. You know, this Goblin account here it's not completely free to play. I mean, I've invested a little in it to make it stronger, but for the most part, I'm pretty much free to play on this one. So, but I like it. It's fun. But I hope that answers your question. What do you think? I mean, Cheka, why did you start spending?
Because, well, I had phenomenal mentors on my old account, and it was something that, you know, I hated getting my ass kicked in server versus server. I'm like, what the hell? I should be able to beat them. I can totally beat them, right? And then I started building my account, and I built it really smart. I mean, you know, my little 29 was a little beast, right? And I built it really smart because I had Miz, and I had Larry, and I had Goosey, and I had Prairie, and I had all my mentors who were like, no, focus on this, do this. Your money is better spent on this. Do this event, or you know what I mean? Like, so I had all those people telling me how to spend properly.
Right. And that helps. That makes a big difference too.
Definitely. Like I spent, you know, half of what other people did building that account.
Yeah. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
So, you know, and then of course I was handed a whale account, like a real whale account, not my mini whale. And you know, you gotta keep up with that.
That you got handed the boss of all account. I mean, that's like, holy cow. That was the creme de la creme of, I mean, that's, you know, that was, you know, that was like, holy shit, talk about a Christmas present. Wow.
Right. And it really was. I mean, it was definitely a Christmas present, and, you know, I've continued to build it. And I think people don't realize that, like, this isn't just remnants and leftovers from what he left me. Like, that's not how that works at all. I've had to, you know, put in money, and I've had to build it myself, and I've had to, you know, screen share with Miz at like 10 o'clock at night, like, okay, this is what's going on, what's next? And he's like, oh my God, what the hell is he doing? I'm like, I don't know, you would know better. You know what I mean? Like, we had to come up with a whole new game plan and a whole new strategy, and then I've built off of that. So, yeah.
Let's see. Man. And all the people. Holy shit. There's a lot of people leaving. Oh, damn.
From 304 or just from 994?
$994. Interesting stuff. What is it, Jamie? Herman's messaging me, Dirk, are you going to hit all the annoying ones before you go? Nah. Just Momo if she's not bubbled. Something tells me she gonna bubble. We got a lot of people in the alliance bubbling. Holy shit. Oh, damn.
In yours?
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
But it's the new people that just... I wonder if they get an automatic bubble when you transfer. They must. It must get some kind of automatic bubble when you transfer in. Because they all got bubbles, the people that transfer
Oh,
in.
maybe.
I bet they do. Bourbon's like, can I watch? I'm like, yeah, but you know, it's like they're gonna bubble the second I launch at them. I mean, it's not gonna be a whole lot of fun. They're just gonna bubble, or they'll random teleport. I mean, that's what I would do if I was them. Yeah, DJ Cat's gotten kind of beefy though.
I like it.
Yeah, DJ Cat's kind of nasty now. Let me see. Air Squad is 32 meg. That's not a bad little air squad. Do some damage. And Goblin's almost at 32 also. So Goblins. Goblin's at 30.7. So Goblin's up there as well. Yeah. Anyhow, it is midnight here. I think I'm going to bed, but you will have me in your alliance tomorrow after DSB, assuming I make it in 304. That let's see if Sunny or
I was gonna
Willie
say, are
or
you gonna make it that long?
whatever kick me. I don't know. I've been starting some shit with Momo obviously, but that's it.
Yeah, but it's just been her.
That's
You've
it.
behaved. You've behaved very well.
I
have
think
to
so
say.
too. Considering how a couple other people have been such kind of dicks to me that yeah, I think I've been super nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been lucky.
Anyhow, okay, all. Thank you for watching, Cheka. Thank you for hanging out as long as you have. Cho, who joined earlier, thank you, Cho, if you're listening. Thanks for hopping on stream and chatting. Guys in chat, I got a bunch of people in here. Thank you guys so much for keeping chat active. It helps keep the engagement here during the stream as well, so I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back on tomorrow night. We have Buster. We have Desert Storm. It is July 4th, so nice to meet you too, Suave. I do not know how much I'll be on during the day, but I will try to get on at night to stream after reset and stream me joining ICC and having some fun. I got a Prez message I'll hopefully be able to send out after I join 985, thanking them for welcoming me. And then that is it. Thank you guys for watching.